Hello, everybody. What's up? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bop. Resident Evil Slavic Edition. How about that? This game got a sequel. Hard to believe, right? But it did. Me and I think a handful of people played it. That was enough to greenlight it. So here we are. Resident Evil, yeah, Resident Evil plus nudity plus violence against women. That's the tags I've got for you for this one. It really was a unique blend of like, this is just jank enough to be shitty, but also jank enough to be entertaining. And a plot that made no goddamn sense because it involved, time travel through TVs. What torture will the protagonist endure this time? I think she wakes up all fucked up again, actually. That's just her thing. Also, hold on a second, let me do this. Boom! Boom, black screen. There was supposed to be a game behind me, but I'll fix that. Let's see. How is everybody though, huh? You guys doing alright? Slosh sliders. Set those sliders to first class. Thank you, Rikyu. How you doing, man? Alright, let me get everything ready to go. Yes, I know I'm wearing a Discord hoodie tonight. Don't think I'm not advertising them, it's just cold out. This is a very warm hoodie. I still hate them as a company, but didn't want to wear the same shirt twice in a row, you know? I got standards to keep now. I got a camera on me. That is the one crappy thing about having a camera on you at all times. I can't slob it up as much as I would normally would, where I'd be like, I'm just gonna wear the same shirt the second day on stream. Because now you guys will make fun of me for that. Won't you? Won't you? You'd do it, wouldn't you? I know you would. I know how you guys are. So, there you go. Live chat on stream. Almost missed that. You tried taping over the Discord. Like, I don't want to put tape on a shirt. That's weird. I have a question. Is there any way I can send you a link of a cutscene from
I guess my services aren't needed here. I'll just stay in this volcano while some soul gets tormented, I guess.
Dr. Baby, thank you for the $3 tip. We always appreciate a good Wesker. He'll come back, I swear. But what was that? What was I was reading before that? A link about a cutscene from Ghost of Yotai that was removed after the day 1 patch. Thing is, if you want, you can whisper it to me over Twitch, because as I currently have just mentioned, I don't have access to Discord right now. Or you can like DM me, send it to me over Twitter. I have a Twitter account, and I'll hopefully remember to check that. We'll say, man, 3 different games in 3 days. I just feel like playing a bunch of variety. Honestly, I'm thinking of playing Mirror's Edge as well. I don't really feel like nailing myself down to one game this entire week. I wanted to try a few different things out. Played the demo and got kind of pissed at the performance of my RX 580. I guess my system sucks. Wait, an RX 580? Okay, I'm not too familiar with AMD's cards. What generation is that? Missed 2 streams. Has there been no fucking progress on Discord? Nope. I left a very angry voice message with them. They have not gotten back to me from that. Little surprise. None of my support tickets have actually moved the needle whatsoever. Haven't received any direct message responses on Twitter or Instagram. So I'm running out of options. That's a very old card at this point. What's an old card? Yeah, hope you asked DC Douglas for permission to use his voice. Well, if I were using it in a professional way, I would have to, because then I'd get sued. This is just for like, streaming stuff. There's a little leeway there, because now it's basically like, you know what? That is fair use. They do really... Who just drops their Discord in public? What is it? Enjoy the random games. I'm enjoying it too. Tomorrow I might go back to playing Jade Empire. Or I might play Mirror's Edge, I don't know. Really up to what I want to do right now. I'm kind of just like, I want to play a multitudes. Always try and do the John Q approach of getting what you want, go to Discord and make it so. Well, some of us just don't have that kind of force of will, I guess. Even though I've left the most angry voicemail I ever have in my life on their phone. Nothing. But I'll probably just end up making a new one. That's what I'll end up doing. I'll puss out, because it's not going to work any other way. Did you blacken the stream over the main menu? No, actually. It's supposed to actually show a menu there. Let me see if I can get that going. It's because I was tabbed out, I think. Been playing Outer Worlds 2, have you? Never got into the first one. Doesn't Dispatch come out tomorrow? Oh, if it does, then I'm playing that. since that's the finale. So I guess Dispatch tomorrow then, guys. So we're biding time until that. Hell yeah, Semper Fi, my fellow Marine brothers. Outer Worlds 2 better than the first one. From what I saw, it's basically the same game. It's just with a new plot. I haven't heard as many people talk about it though. Did you guys hear the rumor that supposedly there's going to be a game that'll have just as much hype for it as GTA 6 announced soon? A lot of people are speculating that it'll be Half-Life 3. It's like the only one anyone can think of. I personally would much prefer a Half-Life 3 over a GTA 6. How crazy would that be if we got both of those games in the same year? Half-Life 3, GTA 6, 2026. Dispatch comes out tomorrow at 9 a.m. I have actually chosen what we do. Well, don't you feel proud? Hello, Dartigan. What's up, Frozen Soul? How you, man? How you been? Certain personality. Portal 3. We can get Portal 3 after Half-Life 3, and then eventually we can get Left 4 Dead 3 as well. The curse will be lifted. Peace will be achieved. All the rights will be wronged. Will it feel at ease again and feel like once again healed? You got a song stuck in your head, and I'm sure I'm murdering the lyrics. As long as it's in your head, brother, you murder as much as you want. Nothing to feel proud of. Pride is a very deadly sin. You know what? Pride and lust are the two best sins, and I don't even call them sins. Those are just natural to the human condition. Given the nature of your videos, it's kind of easy to think that you just don't like any game. What are the games you have sinned that you have actually liked? See, that is a misconception a lot of people have. My videos make it out like I'm an asshole who can't be impressed by anything. It couldn't be further from the truth. I'm actually very easily impressed. And most of the games I've sinned, I've either liked or was pretty much okay with. There's only a handful of the games I've made videos on that I truly despised. Or just like just hated it. So I've actually sinned some of my favorite games like Resident Evil 4. I like Resident Evil 7 a lot as well. I even liked a bunch of weird games like David Cage's games and Until Dawn. Final Fantasy 7, the two of those. I even like Final Fantasy 16. The list goes on and on. There's quite a few games I like that I've made fun of. My preference is actually to make fun of games I enjoy. I make way better stuff when I'm doing that. I can understand why you had that misconception, but could be further from the truth. So you're sinning from a place of passion? Yes, actually, that's the way I put it. I've maintained that when I enjoy something, I can make fun of it in way more creative ways because I have a better understanding of it and what makes it good. Versus like, oh, this game is shit and there's hardly anything redeeming to it, and it just feels kind of boring. That's why I don't sin games that are just pure awful crap that everyone knows it's crap. Like, Ride to Hell Retribution, which I'm always getting recommended to sin. So yeah, that's my explanation for it. I actually, my number one thing I look for in a game is not wasting my time. So if it handles its pacing really well, no matter what the gameplay is, I can usually get into it. Who would sin games they hate? You have to play them in order to sin them. I mean, some people really get off on just tearing into a really bad game. Would you rather have Half-Life 3 or Final Fantasy 9 Remake? Honestly, at this point, FF3, FF3. Final Fantasy, I almost said Final Fantasy 3 again. Half-Life 3 is a bit more important than a Final Fantasy 9 Remake. But you know what? I'll take a Final Fantasy 9 Remake next year as well. We can get all three, the trifecta. AI, this Somnian Files overrated. It's just a visual novel with clunky make. Oh, Kickbot is like spitting on your favorite, Puff. You gonna stand for that? You mean you block Kickbot? Kickbot is not a spam bot. It's actually like a regular stream helper. It's basically like a moderator on the Kick chat. It's not there to spam. It's just you can chat to it and it'll have a personality. All Final Fantasy games are just terrible. I'm going to disagree with you strongly there. Some of them are quite good. Some of them are even pretty damn good. Gabe Newell is curb stomping the next global pandemic instead of making Half-Life. That dude is just sailing all the time on his yacht. He actually lives on his yacht now. He's like, I'm just a sailor now at this point. Kickbot isn't a real person though. No, it is a bot. It's just like your average. Every stream has a bot running to like manage it and do a little custom actions. The Kickbot is actually pretty advanced though. It's what handles my text-to-speech donations, as well as some basic moderation, and you can like chat with it. You'd rather at, but all Final Fantasy game, yeah, so catch, but Kickbot isn't real. I'm just catching up here, all right? I'm speed reading your chats. No laws of the seas, just saying. Well, international waters, anything goes. Regarding his message of Bioshock Infinite Borderland Offensive, his message is the message of Bioshock Infinite Borderline Offensive. No, it's actually quite. No, it's not at all. It's literally telling you racism is bad. I don't know what's borderline offensive about that. Dart One Gan sounds like someone trying too hard to craft a mysterious gamer identity. Names don't make up for the lackluster gaming skills of bad opinions. Damn, Kickbot, you work for me and you put me down like that. My bots are turning against me, Chad. Just thought of something. Do you think Nintendo will ever remake Ocarina of Time? Well, they did for the 3DS. So I could see them doing it again for like the Switch too, but seems unlikely at this point. I guess it's next in line or something, but who knows. Hi YouTube, only lurking today, watching my live TV today. Hey, Toto, you have a good time doing whatever you're doing. I appreciate you being here even, remotely. It has sass today. Hatred for Discord right now does keep you from wearing their merch. Look, it's chilly out. I needed something warm to wear that I hadn't worn the past 2 days, so you guys couldn't make fun of me for being a slob. It's just another reason to hate Discord that I had to wear one of their hoodies. To be fair, this is the hoodie I got that they sent me when I became a Kick partner. Like, oh, you're a Kick partner. Here's a free hoodie. And admittedly, good hoodie. But also, holy shit, even Kick partners like me that have the merch, that have the uniform, don't get help. Remake, not remastered for a different console. I understand what you mean. I just, this is what it is. Final Fantasy 9 is the best comment. Come at you. It is the best. Critical Lock. So I'm going to be there with you defending its honor. It also tells you that revolutionaries are as evil as white supremacists. Well, it doesn't necessarily say that. That's not exactly its message. It's saying that in that case of those people, that they did. Actually, it kind of walked that back in the DLC as well. Its message was that Daisy, what was her name? Daisy or something like that, was an extremist herself. And sometimes revolutionaries, even when they have a good cause, do go into the extreme and do horrible things. That's just how violence tends to go. But they also got a lot of criticism for that, so they walked it back in the DLC, and that she was actually working with the twins to actually make that happen. It was kind of off-putting. Like, come on, be brave. So mean today. Dartigan, it is. Now let's move on to topics that actually matter in the gaming world. I'm gonna have to like give Kickbot a new identity. He's just being ruthless. Isn't it ironic that people give Call of Duty shit for being the same old thing, but in the same damn breath praise Mario and Zelda for being the same damn thing for nearly 40 years? The difference being that there's not a new Mario or Zelda game every year. There's actually like a time span between them. Sometimes a very long time span. And I would also say Mario and Zelda definitely reinvent themselves every other game. I can only think of a handful of times that this follow-up game was exactly the same as the previous. Like, Mario Galaxy was followed by Mario Galaxy 2, and that was pretty much the same game, and Ocarina of Time was followed by Majora's Mask, which did have a few new things into it, but was basically still kind of the same.
Love your Fallout content, miss it, and love you, brother.
Hey, Steezy Wizard, thank you for the $5 super chat. My Fallout content? I'm a little confused because I don't think I've ever made content on Fallout, but you know what? I will probably eventually. I need to send one of them, because I do now send Bethesda RPGs. But thank you for the donation. My top 5 game ever, a COD would never, but yeah, COD is just the same game. It's just the change up of like which war it's in. And there's not too much difference in it. They really don't. I don't know. I'd say Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild was also a big departure from the entire franchise. I'd even say Wind Waker was a big departure from the previous ones. And Zelda, and definitely like the Mario games, especially in recent years, do try to like come up with a new trick every time, I feel. So I definitely feel they change more than a Call of Duty does. That being said, I'm not bashing Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty is a competent first-person shooter. It just, there's a few too many of them. Like, I don't really understand the hatred it gets, other than it was extremely popular in the 360 era. They kind of like made far too many games try to copy them, which was kind of disappointing. But it's just like a popcorn shooter. It's all right. If you out that trash Zelda game in your top 5 and not Call of Duty, God of War, OG Call of Duty 4, by the way, you don't have a fun childhood. Listen, what trash Zelda? Which trash Zelda game? I've never played Call of Duty 4. My first Call of Duty was Call of Duty 2, which I maintain is still the best one. And then I went straight to Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1 after that. It'd be so funny if that guy actually meant your content when you used to make videos on Titanfall. I mean, some people, I wonder if I got some old OG Titanfall fans out there somewhere like, man, I miss that guy when he covered Titanfall. I want him back. I want him back. I need him. Do the thing. You're gonna have to be more specific. There's a lot of things I can do. I can take off my pants and twirl them around my head. Do a handstand. Can't juggle yet, but I'm working on it. Come on, give me an actual direction. People who play COD also watch secretly the Kardashians. I have no doubt that there's a few Kardashian Call of Duty crossovers. In fact, I'm pretty sure the Kardashians are in probably Call of Duty Zombies at this point. You hated Ocarina of Time? I mean, I liked it. That was a pretty formative game for me. But then again, so was WCW Nitro at the same time. Played the hell out of both of those on my N64. Take off my pants and twirl them around my head. Have you never seen like the pure animal magnetism of guy taking his pants and spinning him around his head like a lasso? I swear to you, there is nothing that gets you ladies hotter than that. Yes, I am telling you what attracts you, by the way. Because I know, I've learned the secrets. Is that a Discord shirt? Do they send you one every time your server gets hacked? No, they send you one of these hoodies when you become a Discord partner, which I became many years ago, and I still wear the hoodie because it's comfy, but I'm wearing it today because it's chilly out, and I didn't want to wear the same shirt, layer shirt that I'd wear the previous 2 days, because that'd make me look like a slob. So I threw this on. To be honest, it's been a while since I've even worn this. I've kind of let Lucky have these. She likes wearing my hoodies. No, because that's just, girlfriend privileges. So it's actually my first time wearing one of these in months. Let's see. You wanted to be sassy today? Well, Kickbot is out sassing you. You're really hooked on Mortal Kombat and GTA 1? Like the original Mortal Kombat? I played that on Sega Genesis, man. That was some times. How do you know I speak German? Oh, he has to insist to that? Good guess, maybe? Are you serious that the Bioshock Infinite DLC walk back that both sides can become evil angle and subplot? That was the only redeeming quality before becoming Kotaku cringe. It did. If you play through the DLC, I think it's the second DLC, you actually go back to just before that happened, and you find that the revolutionary leader, like I said, I think her name was Daisy or something like that, talking to the twins, and the twins telling her that she basically had to sacrifice herself, so Elizabeth could become who she was supposed to be. So she had to basically put on an act that she was going to kill a kid, just so it would convince Elizabeth to protect her. So yeah, that sadly kind of walks back a very serious moment in the game, because they got a lot of pushback on that. I think some franchises, from an artistic point of view, are more worthy of getting sequels upon sequels. Sometimes a story is better when it ended a decade ago than when... Oh, I agree completely on that one, brother. I do. I think there's plenty of games that don't need sequels, and sometimes you just be allowed to finish. Case in point, Last of Us did not need a sequel. It was fine where it ended. Did not need a sequel. I honestly think that was the biggest mistake they made. Not what they actually made the sequel ended up being, but making a sequel entirely was a mistake. The Dart has come back to live streaming. I was here last night. You make it sound like I've been gone for a while, man. Antifa is perfect in every way. How dare you write us capable of being evil? Yeah, well, hey, it doesn't matter what your ideals are. You can end up being pretty evil if you go extreme enough. I can be an ice cream man and become evil if I like really want to give someone ice cream who doesn't want it, or they have like an allergy. Where have I awakened? You've awakened in my stream, Behelit. Welcome. I don't know why I'm being so formal. But let's see. I think sure. Nintendo hasn't been revolutionary since the Game Boy. And they've sold people the same 2 games. Well, I will agree when it comes to Pokemon, I don't see the appeal of buying Pokemon since that has been the same game pretty much since Pokemon Red. And they haven't really improved the technology behind it much since then either. Just being honest on that one. Let's see. Last of Us 2 isn't a bad game, it's plotted. Oh, I agree. The Last of Us 2 plays just fine. Though I think its pacing is worse than the first game. Just the plot was a fucking mess. Hold on a second. Get a message here. Lucky, for you guys wondering, Lucky is currently out auditioning for a play tonight. So she'll be back probably in the middle of my stream. Digimon's Where It's At. It did have the cooler theme song. Everyone still remembers the Gotta Catch 'Em All theme song. Digimon had actual beat and rhythm to it. I'll be home soon, though. Love you. Hope stream is going well. Hey. Bioshock 2 should never have left the water into the sky. Remember that Bioshock 2 is also touched on racism, is infinitely better at telling the message than Infinite's racism bad. Bioshock 2 gets a lot of shit because it really was just holding up a mirror to Bioshock 1 and going, see. Also, I don't know. Bioshock 2 just was kind of crippled. It was made by a different team. And the whole, like, okay, the first game was about, objectivism. This one's going to be about collectivism, because that's ironic. So it just didn't stick as well, I feel. And also, the choice of making you play as like a prototype Big Daddy didn't work out that well. You were just too powerful. Are there any northern lights above your tonight over there? I have not checked. Are we getting like a solar storm or something? It has to be a pretty strong one for me to see any. Bioshock 2 kept crashing. It crashed on me so much I couldn't even finish playing it. I need to play the console version if I want to get through that game. Let's see. Power Rangers about slashing demons with swords and watching them explode. Well, that and all the monsters in Power Rangers are made of fireworks. They just all spark for some reason. Really did like the first one, but yeah. How many of you actually like know anything about this game? Did any of you like watch anyone else besides me play it, or even like play yourselves? I guess we should probably talk about the game at some point. Not really. Basically, someone's little like love letter to Resident Evil. You remember those Resident Evil 1 remake and Resident Evil 0? Kind of plays like those. But there's more nudity, and weird wonky ass timeline and time travel shit, but monsters and nail guns. I had no idea you played the first one. Yeah, this was back before I was streaming on YouTube. I played it back on Twitch a couple of years ago. I'm honestly surprised it got a sequel. I think this is another Polish game, isn't it? I'm playing a lot of Polish games recently. What is it with Poland making so many game developers at this moment in time? They getting like government sponsorship? Be aware at the end I got a game-breaking bug right before the end boss and couldn't finish the game for this one. Maybe it's been patched out. Many opinions on Ghost of Yotai Berry. Critics might focus on the derivative elements and pacing issues. However, personal taste can differ. Reviews, scores. I'm going to just have Kickbot write my scripts for me. Heads up, your mobile notifications are saying you're playing Dying Light and it said off. Alright. That's on me. I've got to change 3 different notifications now, so I'm kind of like slacking on it, I guess. Which one was it? Does it Twitch say I'm playing Dying Light? Because I changed it to the right category. It's Tormented Souls 2, but I guess my notification says something else. It's alright. Maybe that'll bring in more people because they'd rather see me play that. Capcom's gonna remake games. We need Dino Crisis. They apparently have given up trying to do that. I regret doing. They've tried several times and it never worked out. Don't think it's gonna happen. I will, however, be sending Dino Crisis 1 on my Patreon probably next month. So maybe check that out. Which country in Europe makes the most games? I feel like it's either Britain or France. I would assume France because Ubisoft is a big deal and makes a lot of games. I don't know what British developer... I know there's definitely like a bunch of various British development teams, but so they're probably either first or second. But Poland is doing a lot of game work these days. A lot of Polish developers. Arrived, but did you come before though? It's Poland's Independence Day. Happy birthday, Poland. How you doing? Happy Poland Day. How many birthdays has Poland had, by the way? Because I feel like that country has like been torn apart and reformed so many times that it's got like a birthday in every month. I'm not speaking ill of you over there. I just feels like, yeah, you probably got a lot of reason to celebrate various different birthdays. Whole ecosystem of French games that never get out of France language barrier. Really, they never like, we are not going to put this in lay English. That's how I do French, by the way. Put lay in front of everything. Talk to my brother about, you talk to your brother about Discord for me, but what did he say? I'm assuming he probably can't do much about it. Fabled and Avowed, how's that 2026? Europeans always be making good indie horror, perhaps movies. By the way, did any of you watch that PlayStation event today? What a load of boring shit. I'm sorry, but I feel like these streamed PlayStation Lives and also Nintendo Directs are just getting weaker and weaker. I already had a birthday. What about second birthday? Your YouTube say we have Resident Evil at home. That's because that's what this game is. This game is a Resident Evil clone. I'm quoting The Rock a lot because I'm trying to practice on getting into method acting. I think Mrs. Darts can help explain. I mean, hey, if you want lessons, she sells them. She's a good teacher. Side of her AI Somnian Files 3. I noticed you're asking Kickbot about it a lot. The English is La Anglese. Anglese. They should just call it English. We should insist on them calling it English. Favorite line from the first game as Aeon Somnia Files was Porno Mag. Could be. Are we gonna wake up naked in a bathtub again? I think so, actually. Or at least naked in some way. Unless they've like pushed down and decide, you know what, no nudity this time. Have I ever played Order 1886? Are you asking me? Because, yeah, I made a video on it. I'm actually one of the defenders of that game. Like, everyone else was trashing it because it was too short. I was like, no, short games are alright. Granted, they shouldn't have charged full price for it, but it was alright as a game. And I don't even like steampunk. So, I think I might be the only person who was like, oh yeah, I'm pretty cool with this. French have to use the Latin name for the Anglo-Saxons, the Angli. That's alright, it just makes it sound like villains. A quick question, am I a racist for calling Bioshock Infinite anti-racism subplot poorly written? No. Just because something has a good message doesn't mean it gets automatically, good marks for its message. Message alone is not enough content. You need to actually, if you're going to go on a message like that, it still needs to be good. It just doesn't automatically get to be good because it's, speaking, some fundamental truth about how society should order itself. Like, just look at all the whole mess of games that over the past few years that have had positive messages, but they're sloppily told and in your face about it, and no one really likes it and makes everyone uncomfortable. They've become a real problem because we need actual good writing if you're going to try to tell a complex story like that, that focuses on morals and politics and stuff like that. So no, just because a game has a message or a positive one as it sees it, doesn't make it automatically good. It still needs to do it well. Otherwise, it actually, like, is probably doing more damage than good, I would say. Presentation matters, yes. Presentation is incredibly important. If you're, like I said, you can actually just, it can backfire on you and just give the people you don't agree with more ammo to say, see, look how shit this story is. All of it's like this now. Get rid of it all. And then you don't get to write those stories anymore because you fucked up the first time. Felt like that's skirting the question, but okay. Was that my, what? Are you talking to Kickbot? Okay. Kickbot will like try to like wiggle out of some tough ones every once in a while. My boy was ready to storm Capcom over the Resident Evil 3 remake. I remember like being pretty pissed at that one too. It could have been so much better. Would have been. Should have been. Would have been if they not... Well, it was originally going to be DLC to Resident Evil 2 Remake, but they decided to charge full price for it. And add that stupid multiplayer mode on it. What is a serious issue message in a video game that was told in the worst way you can imagine? Serious issue in a video game told in the worst... I currently maintain that the current, plethora of games that want to do revenge plots and then deconstruct them on how revenge, destroys you inside and how you shouldn't seek it out, has gotten incredibly played out, and it just makes me roll my eyes. Like, sometimes revenge is just a simple plot line and it doesn't need to be that complex. That's the one the video games like to tackle the most. Hold on, my throat went dry there. And there's just a few too many of those, and it's already been... You can't really do much with the idea of, like, revenge bad at this point anymore. It's been done to death. We all get the lesson. God of War Ragnarok did revenge well. That one wasn't even really focused on revenge though, was it? Like, Kratos, I mean, technically, the lady was focused on revenge on Kratos and she ended up giving it up. And I thought that was handled pretty well. Like, it was realistic how she eventually, like, decided, alright, I don't want to kill you anymore. Kratos himself wasn't really seeking revenge on anyone in that. How does people feel about the Max Payne 1 and 2 remake? I'm genuinely looking forward to them because I do like Remedy's games, even despite their flaws. I do feel, however, I'm worried that Sam Lake's ego is going to get in the way again. Because that's originally the game that made him. So he might want to, like, dress it up a bit too much. What's up, Darkfire? How you doing? Hard to do a revenge bad story in a game because of ludonarrative dissonance. That's a word we all like use, isn't it? And I agree. It's hard to do revenge bad when you have to kill 100 people to get to one target. And then only at that one target you start changing your mind. That's actually something that Revengeance ironically did better than something like The Last of Us 2. Remember how, like Raiden breaks down in his quest for sort of revenge when he realizes the people he's been killing are being forced into it by their cyborg wear, and he literally just has a breakdown. It wasn't when he went to kill one of the bad guys, but he gets over it. He realizes, you know what, I'm fucking cool. I'm gonna speak in a gravelly voice and do it anyways, because I'm Jack the Ripper, baby. So you know what, he powers through it somehow. But the idea that was the regular Joes that made him have the breakdown, not a villain, telling him about how much alike they are, was a nice touch. Senator Armstrong, exactly. I still hope that Konami will greenlight a sequel to that. I said before that Revenge acts better as a smaller part. I've said that before too, that Revenge is, if you want Revenge story, it should probably lead into something grander at some point. It should be like the starting part of a story and not like the final act. How comes you aren't playing Dying Light again? I'm kind of taking it easy this week and playing multiple different games. Tomorrow I'm going to play Dispatch episodes 7 and 8 and finish that up. Tonight I'm playing this. Then on, I guess maybe the next day after that I might go back to Jade Empire. I'm just trying a few different things out. Felt like, I didn't feel like playing the same game every day this week. If Rick and Morty ever came out with a game, would you play it? I mean, it has come out with games, hasn't it? Isn't there a VR Rick and Morty game? I know that guy that developed, the guy who made Rick and Morty did make a game development studio, which led to High on Life, which I did play, and I did a lot of eye rolls at it, if I'm being honest with you. I rolled the shit out of those eyes. Swapping spit with all those games this week. I am a slut. I'm slut streaming right now is what we call this. Have you seen Vinland Saga? It's one of those animes I have not got around to watching yet. It's on my to-do list though. Are you going to stream the High on Life sequel? I don't know, man. I can't say yes or no at this point in time. Because I didn't exactly think I'd be streaming High on Life the first game. I kind of just went with it on a whim. Hot tub win. Well, I do stream on Kick these days, and I hear the hot tub category is a good one. So I guess I'll have to get a hot tub and do that. But I'm probably not going to because I don't have room for a hot tub. No one really wants to see me in one either, I don't think. Then again, maybe there's a meta for like guy hot tub streams. What's up, Musical? How you doing tonight? Hot tubs are overrated. They're pretty nice. You can relax in one. Have you finished writing the subtitles of Silent Hill Left video? Actually, I'm nearly done with that. The video will probably be going up on Patreon tomorrow. Because I got about halfway through all the subs today, as well as finishing up some other editing stuff. So yeah, it's very likely it'll be going up on Patreon tomorrow before stream, and then a few days later up on YouTube. So alright, if you want to see it early, I recommend becoming a Patreon member. You should troll people, post a hot tub stream, and have a tiny pool sitting next to you on stream while I'm just like resting my feet in it. Black suits you, you make a cool blonde goth if you put some effort into it. I know, I'm aware. And I do know black suit. I usually wear dark colors for a reason. I just look better in them. Water should be cold. I am good. I wanted to ask you about the hack. I have a buddy who can try and help and see if we can get... Wait. What does your buddy do and how can he help? If you have a contact at Discord or something else like that, I am all ears. Because currently I have not had any luck trying to contact Discord to get it back. Have I ever considered sending Guitar Hero? How would that work? I'd just be making fun of the music, wouldn't I? You got thirsty women in here, bro. You can... Most of the women here are pretty like they're not thirsting for me. They're usually thirsting for anime boys. Or something along those lines. Wasn't there a guy yesterday that said he had a brother? Yes, that'd be Bio. I think he said he talked to them. He was going to talk to him, or he already did. I didn't see his response. But yeah, I'm willing to accept any help when it comes to the Discord thing. Also, by the way, don't forget to pop open a Kick stream, everybody. The ones of you on desktop anyways. More people watch over there, the more money I have to fight hacking with. Become a well, you know what? Create an account and follow me over there too. Trying to get to 100 followers. If you have time, that is. Not at Discord, he works in IT. A buddy of mine, he and a few others have mentored me. If it was an email with either a file or a link, I can link you his email. You can forward it to him and you can check it out. I don't know how that would help me because literally they took my they got into my Discord account and they transferred ownership over to themselves, and then they got my Discord account suspended by mass reporting it. So I don't know how, like, you know, the initial hack would actually change anything because that was different. I already know how that happened. That was what's called copying a session token, which allowed them to like basically clone my browser session to get into several different accounts. That's how they also got into my some other hackers got into my YouTube account and did that live stream on it. So the only way you'd have to like hack them back in some way, and I don't even know how you go by doing that. Get a filter to make you look like a K-pop star. I already have K-pop boy hair, so I'm halfway there. I just usually like comb it up in a different way so I don't look too K-pop-ish before a stream. I'm telling you, 5 minutes for this stream, my hair was like basically Bieber-esque. Just how it be sometime. Your ex Discord account is still up. There's a new logo and everything. I mean, the Discord server is still there. They're using it for something. I don't know what, but my account is like suspended. When I log into it, it says my account is suspended for child endangerment. So I'm assuming they, probably to make sure I couldn't take it back from them, they like nuked it with like probably bot reports, or something like that. I'll let him know. Thank you. I mean, any help I can get, I'd love to have, but I currently don't know how it's gonna work out. Gonna make you wet, and then he leads her to his toilet bidet. Hey, girls love bidets. Girl walks into your bathroom, sees a bidet, she automatically knows like this guy keeps his ass clean. Send the hackers an email with a phishing link. I'm going to assume if they're normally doing that kind of thing, they're probably not going to click on it. Told him you was having trouble and he was going to give me an email or a text, but he doesn't know the right person. But he said you might as well make a new one because Discord is having trouble right now. Well, I kind of figured, but hey, if he's got a contact I can use, I'll take it. Toilet bidet, yeah, bidets will help you out in live chat. Get one. They're like 20 bucks on Amazon. They take 5 minutes to install. It's like a brand new toilet seat. You'll never have streak marks again. And that's worth getting. And that's the only way you can truly live life. Call Steam support to get you. I'm sure Steam will help me out there. They know what to do. And what's been up with YouTube recently? They're doing that thing again where views don't count. I think that actually never stopped. I think it's still doing that. Slosh level, it's about inebriation. I maintain clarity. Or that, Kickbot doesn't know about slosh apparently. Or at least teach the Kickbot to say over 9,000. I mean, it will definitely know that if you actually asked about it, I think. They're blocking views from browsers. That's what I heard about, and I think that's still ongoing. They're not actually blocking the people with ad blockers from watching. It's just the ad blockers are in their war with YouTube to avoid ads, or somehow like not. Basically, there's like a disconnect between them, so like YouTube doesn't see it as a view. So I've noticed it's weird. Like my revenue from my channel has not gone down, but the views definitely have. So I'm assuming it just means all the people who regularly don't watch, who watch with don't have an ad blocker are still watching. More than likely, all the people who do have ad blockers are still watching. It's just that their views aren't being counted on the counter. So it's weird. I wonder if that applies to live streams too. I'm not sure. Hey, Dartigan, kick, fam. Hope you're having a good night on the Vis Veteran. Hey, what's up, Billy Patterson? I am having I mean, I didn't do anything special today, but I'm doing all right. As for me, I'm looking to become an electrician, as I have about had it with my job. Schooling may have fallen through, so I'm like, electrician's good work, man. You don't have to worry about ever like not having someone who has electrical problems. Fuck YouTube. There's a reason why I now stream on Kick as well. I'm willing to be on any platform. I have no trust in any of these fucking places anymore. I'm even willing to put my stuff up on TikTok. Think about that. You might be finding me on TikTok soon. I might even live stream there as a fourth place, because apparently they have very good discoverability. Fuck TikTok. Oh, I agree. Fuck TikTok. But you know what? Fuck all these other ones too. I will leave in a 3 for the Game Awards. I will get you and Lucky something of again. Well, hey, you don't have to. You have fun there, man. You enjoy yourself. Send the hackers an email with a fish. I'll send them like, yo, here's some free porn. Click on that. That works, right? Dart is a slut for money. Are we not all? I mean, how do you survive if you aren't? I mean, why do you think I keep telling people to go over and watch me on Kick? Because I make more money that way. I'm not even joking. Like every single person who watches me on Kick is like an extra 10 cents an hour for me. That stuff adds up. You're playing all sides so that no matter what you win. I'm just playing everything I can because if something ends up being fucky and doesn't work anymore, I have a fallback. And also, these companies don't care about you, so why should I care about them? Money is a social concept. Yes, I'm aware, but it's a social concept I got to play by the rules of. Which means I got to make it if I want to like actually survive. Is this a game where you they ripped out the MC's eye? Yes. She got her eye cut out in the first game, or she cut her own eye out, I think, actually. Fuck up? Yep. A lot of F-bombs being dropped tonight when we talk about companies. Gotta pay them bills. Thankfully, my bills aren't too high. Yet. I mean, where I live, rent's pretty cheap. Love this game. I liked the first one despite its weirdness. The plot didn't really make a lot of sense. But you know what? It kept me, going. So I'm hoping this one might be just as weird. Dart is Delita from Final Fantasy Tactics. Anything to achieve. Actually, you know what? I did kind of feel a connection to him when I played through that game. Not sure why people act like social constructs aren't real. It's a term a lot of people are only just now realizing and learning about, so they want to use it without fully understanding it. Not that I'm, berating anyone's intelligence. I had to learn what it meant to. Federal Reserve has stopped making pennies, so we basically are starting to lose it physically. To be fair, though, I think it's been recommended we stop making pennies for like close to 50 years. Of all the things we've done, that is not exactly dire. Did I stay warm today? I put on my hoodie just to stay warm. You already streamed Final Fantasy Tactics? No, I played it back when I was a kid when it came out on PlayStation 1. I have not streamed the new one. Imagine not basing all your purchases based on what name they printed on your mass-produced and overpriced Chinese merchandise. And you can find from several other people with only slightly different designs. Hey Chad, I'm on YouTube and Kick to show double and support for the stream. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Watch me wherever you feel most comfortable at, or on multiple places if you like. Jumping back and forth between them is actually not too bad of an idea. Delita is more compelling than Ramza. I think Delita and Ramza are two of the better characters in the franchise. For their dynamic. I don't know, they just work really well. Not too shabby. Alright. I think we need to start playing the game. I've given plenty of time to you guys for like, well, I'm going to give you more time, but gave it all to you there. So. Can my controller work, please? No? Let's see if we can get the controller working. Man, the PS1, PS2 era was Square's best era. That was when it was Square Soft and before it became Square Enix, so yeah. Is it digital spit roasting when we watch you on 2D? You guys, if you watch me on all three platforms, you're essentially running a stream train over me. How about that? I'll let you use that terminology. Run a train on Dartigan by watching it on 3 different platforms. I'm a 3-platform slut. Apparently my controller just ain't gonna work. Whatever, I don't need it. Maybe if I plug it into a different port. Did that just crash my computer? Oh no, I did that thing. Oh, it did that fucking thing where it thinks that it wants, my computer, when I plug a PlayStation 5 controller in, my computer thinks, oh, you want all the audio to come to that stupid little speaker in the controller, right? Just a second, boss. I gotta go into my audio settings. What about SNES? That's what in Chrono... I never had an SNES. That was not a system I grew up with. Hold on one second. Oh boy, I sure do love Windows 11 and its new system for like finding the sound tab. So, I think we're good. Also gonna need my recordings all where. A European Resident Evil should be entertaining. I'm not holding my breath. Honestly, the first one was pretty decent. It was kind of weird, but you know what? You're allowed to be kind of weird in these kind of games. Right. Bandicam, would you like to, say hello to the class? Just a second. Still waiting for my computer to do the things I wanted to do. Like every clicking on anything seems like it's going to crash my computer at any moment. Come on, give me my... There we go. That took forever. Right, now I'm ready to begin. I swear with every single new version of Windows, the settings are getting more and more hidden. I think they don't want us using settings anymore. They just want us to leave it as is. Use it the way they tailor it. Eventually, they won't even give you the option. Yeah, just the controller ain't gonna work tonight, apparently. Oh, okay, whatever. I'll accept it. Scale, upscaling, ultra. Ultra reflections on, ambient occlusion on, volumetric fog, we want that shit high. Music off. Yeah, we're all good. That is, there we go. Good. You know what? I'll even leave subtitles on for you guys. Windows 11 is so ass. Yep, but what else are you gonna do? Learn to use Linux? Huh. I ain't got time for that. And I certainly ain't switching to a Mac. Alright. I'm ready to begin. Let's see how weird this shit will get. Standard. Yeah, standard. Use your ninja info cards. I actually recognize that meme. I recognize the ninja info cards meme. Game is zoomed in. God damn it. Well, let me like get out of the game real quick. Maybe you should. Maybe I should just play it this way. OBS, you fail me again and again. There we go. All fixed up. Oh, all right, now we can begin. You can tell it's Europe because they're riding on trains. And they got, the Swiss mountains back there. Also, can you guys hear me over this? Probably not. I might have to adjust some audio levels. Can you not draw like a flower, a rainbow or something? Or can I get you something more than a big pin? Oh, never mind. You're doing the creepy eye thing.
Anna?
This game looks a bit jank. Oh,
Anna.
It is. Tiny bit loud. I'll fix that
okay?
once the cutscene's over.
What are you drawing?
I don't know. They just popped in my head.
Technically, these two people are the same person. One's like the time travel version of her, right? I remember the first game.
Nothing's wrong. Or nothing.
Like she went
to
back
say
in
at
time and
fancy
rescued
moments
her
for a
child
cool
self.
fix. Am I right?
Their sister? Wait, was it like her younger sister who oh, fucking hell, that is loud. Isn't that a plot of Parasite Eve? Yes. Though, well, in that it's a clone. Parasite Eve 2, that is. What happened in the first game? I time travel, some kind of ritual, went into a TV or something and saved our dead sister and brought her back, or was it herself? I'm not really sure.
My name is Sister Angelica. Are you Caroline?
Yes. Caroline Walker.
Ah, then this little one must be your sister. Hello, Anna.
Say hello, Anna.
Anna, you
Sorry.
look like you're
It
a
takes her
fully
a little
grown
while to
adult.
get to
You're
know
just really short with that
No
face.
need to be shy. I don't bite. Come, follow
Brought her
me.
younger sister from the
I'm here
past.
to
That's
take
why
you
they're
both to the
different. Okay, okay.
convent.
Yeah, her sister died back then, but we saved her or something, right? So that should have created like a time paradox, I think.
And the crucifix here was carved by a single piece of marble by a local sculptor.
Why
Can
are
I
we
just
going to the
say
Catholic
how very
Church?
happy I am to finally have you with us. Isabella has told us all about you. Especially you, little one. You are a very special girl.
Anna's been through a lot. It takes her a while to let her guard down with people.
Do not worry. You've come to the right place. We can help her with that. Soon, she will fear nothing. Let's get going. The convent isn't too far
Your
now.
face cam is super lagging.
Complete anal penetration.
All right, just let the cutscene in. I'll try to fix all these problems. But also, thank you for the tip, by the way, from Dr. Baby. Was that
can
anal?
put your luggage
Did Wesker
in
say
here.
anal instead of anal?
You must have had a tiring journey. Why don't you get some rest before dinner?
No, I feel fine. How about you, Anna? Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Maybe
I'm
we
aware of
could
the
do with
problem
a
with the
nap.
base cam.
I'll come back in a few hours and take you to meet the other new arrivals.
Come on, sleepyhead.
Just pretend that my face cam is animated like those Into the Spider-Verse in movies, chat. It's like meant to have low frame
Lie down
rates.
here. I'll wake you before dinner time.
In fact, I mean, move
This
around a
place
lot. See what you
smells
catch me at a
old.
weird
You
angles.
said it was gonna be a bougie little health spa. When can we go back to Canada?
Come on. We're only booked for a short stay, Anna. It'll fly by. Hey, you want to feel better, right? Isabella says the therapists here
You
want
want to stop being
seconds to none.
autistic and doing those weird drawings of the pig
And we
pen,
trust
right?
her, don't we?
Face cam is lagging. I'm
I
intentionally
suppose.
making it lag in the weirdest
Yes,
ways.
We do. Now come snuggle up here. It's making me feel sleepy just watching you.
Fine.
Yeah, no one else can make a joke about laggy cameras but me. This isn't too far off from how analog horror is filmed. Oh, well, we didn't get like, something horrible didn't happen to us while we were asleep, so that's a good start. We become a stop motion video. That'll be my VTuber design. It'll be like a claymation Gumby.
Anna! Where are you?
You're a terrible mother. Camera is from the dial of it. All right, let me see if I can fix it now. The cutscene's over. All right, what to do? All right, let me see if I turn it off real quick. If it stops. Still feels a little laggy to me. Or does that look normal to you guys? Does that look normal again? Better, much better, but is it normal? Better ain't exactly normal. You look like you're moving like a human being. Okay, then we're good. That's all I needed. Let's see if we go back into the game now, if it breaks it or something. Wow, is this... I think it's the game doing it. Fucking, yeah, it ain't smooth now, though, is it? This game seems to be messing up my camera. Hold on, okay. Hold on. Let me set it back to, maybe it's the borderless full screen. Let me set it back to regular full screen. Oh God, this is so fucking jank. Everything I do is like causing it to like break apart. You like do this and like zoom it in. You have the camera plugged in the USB close to the controller. Maybe it's sharing the USB bus. I'm not sure exactly which one it's plugged into. It just plugged into one of them. I had to like reach around and blindly plug it into something because like it's kind of hard to reach my PC's back ports. Let's see. That did not help. All right, I'm gonna quit the desktop and go back into the game. Also, let me like do this real quick. Video stutter detected. Maybe related to computer performance. Try switching to a lower resolution frame rate or turning off virtual background. I don't know if that'll help or not. We'll see. All right, everything's still working? All right, now let's try this again. Game is unoptimized. Oh yeah, this game is a fucking mess. The first, I expected it though. The first one was a terrible fucking experience at times. But, you know, it's the perseverance that proves you're worthy of playing it. What's up, Chef Brecky? How you doing? Level, this kind of graphics comes at a cost. You know, this PS3 looking ass game. Tormented Souls was bad. Tormented Souls 1 was actually pretty decent, but it was also bad. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty jank, but it still had charm to it. Alright, I gotta go in and pull the freaking thing together. Okay, but let me do this real quick. Struggle is real. That being said, I think maybe we've got it finally. All right. How's the camera looking? Is it like still animating shittily? Or is this, you know, acceptable? I think we got something serviceable right now. It's serviceable. Determined. I am not easily defeated by jank, alright? I have a mindset that it needs to be beaten. I might also turn down some of the game settings to also help out a little bit. Maybe I don't need everything at max for this. Alright, we'll turn that down to like that. Turn this down to... Well, actually, that is. We'll turn shadow quality to very high. Right, we'll try that. Is that lagging again, by the way? I can't tell. I need you guys to tell me if the camera's lagging. I got a bit of delay on my end. What's up, Polly? How you doing tonight, man? We're just like making sure everything's working properly. Also, Dime, how you doing, man? It's lagging a bit. God damn it! What's the problem? All right, there's gotta be something going on here. Shadow quality to very hot, to just normal then. And reflections off. I'm in the menu. Come on. Game is designed for an obscure Polish operating system. Designed for something made in the Soviet Union. Technical difficulties with the camera. The camera's fine, it's just the game is causing issues with the camera. Okay, it seems like maybe it's working a bit better now. That looks somewhat, passable. Alright, let's give this another shot. Trying to break out the PS5. I don't even know if you can buy this game on PS5. Alright, I think we've got it solved. I don't know what I did. I guess it was just the shadows. This game ain't exactly using my 5080 very well. It's on PS5. I don't recommend playing it there. Also, I just want to take a moment to thank you guys for sitting through all that frustration. Also, thank you guys for having such a good mix of people on all three platforms. Much appreciated. Also, Yon Guana, thank you for the follow. Are you new or are you someone from my other platforms? Any update on the Discord? Sadly, no. I left an angry voicemail at Discord's home office. They haven't gotten back to me.
Anna,
And none of my support tickets have gotten answered.
are you okay?
I'm
What
at the
are you
point where I think
trying?
it's probably a lost cause and I just need to make a new Discord. Where I think Neo said who's a member of the streams,
They
made
just
a
popped in my head.
kind of like an emergency Discord where everyone went. There was a lot of
What's
people went to
wrong?
my fiance, so I'll probably need to like pull in people from all that.
Nothing's wrong. Or nothing that a stay at a fancy wellness retreat won't fix.
They're Canadian.
Am I right?
What gave it away? Why does almost every female survival horror protagonist look like an anime character? Well, they don't necessarily all do it, especially the remakes these days. They try to make them more realistic. But it's just that most survival horror games were made by Japanese devs for the longest time. So, you know what? That explains it, I will. They wanted, they did what they knew.
Hello.
Why do we
My
have an
name
eye
is
patch?
Sister
Because our eye got
Angelica.
cut out in the first
Are
game.
you Caroline?
Yes. Caroline Walker.
Ah, then this little one must be
Better
your
question is,
sister.
why didn't she like
Hello,
bedazzle it? Make it pretty.
Say hello, Anna. Sorry, it takes her a little while to get to know people.
No need to be shy.
Also, John Ratcliffe with a
don't
$2
bite.
super chat. You never did a
Come,
Resident Evil 5,
follow
Resident
me.
Evil 6 live stream?
I'm
Why
going
not?
to take
I
you both to the
literally played
convent.
both of those just recently. Were you not here for those? I played through them on hardest difficulty. And like, one after the other. I'm also going to do another Resident Evil 4
And the
remake stream
crucifix
soon,
here
and I'm going
was
to be doing it
carved
in
by a
VR.
single piece of marble by a local sculptor.
That's right, VR Resident Evil 4. Here, I've heard
just
it's very
say how
good.
very happy I am
I've also got a
finally
cave
have you
VR
with
game
us.
I'm planning to play soon.
Isabella has told us all about you.
Just suffering and rivals trying not to crash
Especially
out.
you,
Oh,
little
that's the
one.
marble game, right?
You are a very special girl.
Anna's been through a lot. It takes her a while to let her guard down with people.
VR stream? Yup.
Do not worry.
It's been a while since I streamed
You've come
VR
to the
game,
right
actually.
place.
I think Half-Life 3
We
was
can
the last
help
time I
her
played
with that.
VR.
Soon, she will fear nothing. Let's get going. The convent isn't too
But
far now.
I've been wanting to play the Resident Evil 4 VR, and also there's this really cool cave exploring game that I want to try out as well. Probably try to out both of those soon.
You can put your luggage in here.
Make Lucky play Resident Evil 4 in
You must
VR.
have had a tiring
A girl
journey.
would like
Why don't you get some rest before dinner?
No,
once she got
I
to the
feel
bug
fine.
section in the castle, she would
How
like
about you, Anna?
die. Also, PK Reed, thank you for the follow over on Kick. I appreciate
Maybe we
that.
could do with a nap.
I'll come back in a few hours and take you to meet the other new arrivals.
How you doing, PK? Resident Evil 4 Remake VR is really good. You can cheese some of the bosses even on
Come
professional
on,
mode.
sleepyhead.
Which makes sense. VR, VR allows you to do the real stuff in a game that you normally can't do. So
Lay down here.
if you don't actually have that in
I'll
there,
wake
it
you
just
before
feels
dinner
off.
time.
This place smells
Mansion
old.
looks good. I think
You
this is
said
like
it
a
was gonna be a bougie
cathedral.
little health
There's
spa.
nuns here. I
When can
did
we
it.
go
I
back
made it to Kick.
Canada?
Hey, welcome, brother. And thank you for like literally like
We're
helping
only
me out
booked for a short
on the
stay,
platform
Anna.
because the more people who watch
It'll
me over
fly
there,
by.
like the more money I can make per hour. So I'm gonna do the whole like
Hey.
grace my thanks thing.
You want to feel better, right? Isabella says
He looks
the
like a
therapists
pirate.
here
Okay,
are
all of you
second
have to
none.
admit, girls look good in eye patches.
And we trust
I don't know
her,
why, they just do.
don't we?
Great, thank you. I got you on all
suppose.
3 platforms.
Yes,
Hey,
we
much
do.
appreciated. I'm glad to hear you're doing well too.
Now come snuggle up here. It's making me feel sleepy just watching you.
Yeah, standing up like that.
Fine.
Don't take your coat off or anything before you go to bed though. Maximum comfort. Here we see girls in their sleeping attire. Man, those Xannies hitting hard right now. Eye patch goth girl. I think she's more like an alt girl than a goth girl. Problem with Kick is that the chat feed freezes on mobile a lot. I've never tried using Kick on mobile, but yeah, it is a new platform, so their app probably sucks. Then again, Twitch's app sucks too, and they've been around for a while.
Anna,
But yeah,
where are you?
Kick is still probably in that zone where it's best to use it on desktop, I imagine.
Anna!
Anna? Right, camera's still working? Alright, I'm not in freeze frame. Alright. And can I use a controller? I cannot. Okay, we're using keyboard and mouse for this. I hope that isn't gonna like give me an aneurysm. Don't have to look in that trunk. I need to find Anna. That's where I put my iPad. Show her on the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. What song are you singing, brother? Be right back. Hey, we'll be here one. I want this guy to just speak Spanish. He'd be like, "Mo es mi bebé." Well, that's my mockery of Spanish since I can't speak it, but you know what I'm referencing. Without controller support, this is gonna be a nightmare. This way. All platforms suck on mobile. It's just that YouTube has a financial incentive to fuck the least because Google ownership of Android. I use YouTube Revanced on Android because it actually has the ability to customize your interface. I've heard of the rebands thing. Never used it myself, though. You know about the musical made around a year ago based off the Odyssey? I believe Lucky's told me about it before. And nuns aren't supposed to be doing blackface.
Hey! That's my sister! Take your hands off her!
Be at peace, both of you. This is a holy place.
Any app made to take the
There
place of a
must
former
be no
website you've gone to on your desktop is always trash. See Reddit,
What are
the
you
app.
talking about? We were invited here as guests of Mother Lucia, okay? I don't think she's gonna be too pleased when she finds
Is there something wrong with your lip? You seem to be chewing on it as you talk.
Child, I am Mother Lucia. Now stop struggling, please.
While she's sneering, she's
You have
upset.
nothing to fear. We wish only to guide you to your destiny.
Look, I don't know who you think we are, but you're making a mistake.
Oh, we know
Wait till I get a nail gun.
who you are.
You called this Resident Evil at home? Have you played this before? I played the first game, which was a Resident Evil clone.
And Anna, the Wildberger twins. And we've been preparing for your arrival here for many years.
Caroline, I'm scared. What's she saying?
Nothing. We're getting out of here.
But you can't leave. Your grandfather Noah swore a covenant. You belong to us.
Ooh, is this what religion is like these days? I haven't been to Catholic church in a while.
Please.
Uh-oh, waking up in the tub. Oh, they got rid of the nudity. They've lost their balls. They gave her a sexy, for some reason, a sexy, like, surgery gown, which doesn't exist. I've never seen a two-piece surgery gown before. Tormented went woke. No female nudity here. Not even options. Not even numerals. That's some hardcore acupuncture they put us through. Filled me up with spark plugs. A proper AAA game would have had a mini game for you to remove each and every one of those. He's gonna do that comment where she's like, if I had a nickel for every time I woke up with strange things cut out of me, I'd have two of them.
I feel sick. What the hell did they do to me?
Oh, she doesn't so much as scream
Anna?
or gasp. She's been through this before. She's got history.
Where are you?
Last time she woke up missing one of her
Anna?
eyes.
Can you hear me? Anna!
Ladies, when you go to the hospital, do they have two-piece, like, hospital gowns like that for you? Because I think that's something we should invent. Go full of medicine. Salvation is in the teaching of the Bible. So nice to put her clothes on. Well, they left her clothes nearby. We put them back on. What? You sons of bitches. I hope this isn't Anna's blood. I can't escape Chris Redfield in his references anymore. Like this game, the one last night, he's just everywhere. How do you... What a mansion, they should have said when they came in. thumbtack. Hey, Barry, shut up. Barry, you needed more games than the one. Hey, Monty, dude, what's up, man? We're playing like janky Euro Resident Evil right now. Hope you're having a good day, though. We're also struggling with a lot of tech issues. These beds are filthy. Do I really pick a lock with a thumbtack? I don't think you can pick a lock with a thumbtack. Okay, never mind. You can't. That's Barry's line from Jill's campaign. Oh, don't you think I don't know that? I quote it all the time. You son of a bitch, you're just making us go through the evil within again. Not quite. This is more like that Resident Evil on GameCube. That's what they're kind of going for. I'm missing. Unless I need some other item. No, from experience, thumbtacks are not suitable for you, and they're not very long. Also, 200 bits from PK Reed. I'm streaming you on my computer, phone, and iPad and all platforms. I hope wedding planning is going well for you guys, and I'll keep this up every stream if it helps. Actually, I believe we are pretty much locked in at this point. We're going to be probably getting married in May the 2nd. I think we're just about ready to sign the contract. So going very well right now. But hey, much appreciation for you keeping me on, 3 different platforms like that. That helps out a lot, actually. First puzzle of the game, already stuck. What the hell were they doing to me in this place? There's a flower and bud design. I don't see what it wants me to do. Grab the Bible? I don't think I can grab the Bible, unfortunately. The Lord ain't gonna help me here.
Wow. What a mansion.
Thank you, Dr. Baby, for the 100 bits. You do figure eights at 55 miles per hour in reverse. Oh, by the way, Monty, did you make it to, where was it you were going yesterday? Somewhere up northwest, right? Pray to the Lord. There's a Bible around here. It helps you. I mean, I did see one, but I didn't see the option to pick it up. Salvation is in the teachings of the Bible. Hey, Zoran Momdani, I'm not a mayor yet. Oh wait, there's an area back here. Never mind. Oh, this isn't Anna's blood. Holy Jesus Bible. Hey, but how you doing, Green? Hope you've been well, dude. Right tab. Locked. As the last nail pierced Jesus' hand, the skies parted for God to witness the agony of his Son, who would deliver humanity from their original sin. Do I gotta, like, treat the Bible like a voodoo doll? Just how does that moon logic work? You're not in Montana anymore. You ended up in Tennessee. How did you go? You were headed toward Montana, but you got to Tennessee instead. That is quite the different direction. Use crucify Jesus. It's metaphorical, you see. Almost a Bible sandwich. They lock their Bible with a spike. You gotta use a thumbtack to get in. Do not let shadows embrace you. Oh yeah, I remember in the first game, if you stayed in the dark too long, you die. Also, Colesny? What did you miss? We only kind of just got started. This girl and her like younger sister went to this monastery because the little girl was doing those creepy drawings that little kids do. We brought her here for some reason, and then we got kidnapped, and then we woke up with all these like pincushion stuff stuck into us. Thank you for your Twitch Prime sub too, by the way. I think is that your first time subbing? Appreciate it. Also, Solomon Signet, they give you the follow on Kick, by the way. Are you seeing the Kick chat properly? I am. I'm seeing every single post. Set the Bible on fire. Okay, there's only so much sacrilege I can do. Yeah, I actually have all three of my chats combined into an OBS plugin, so I see all of them. And you can also see them over on the side of the screen, so you can see what everyone's saying on a platform you're not watching. That way, you guys are like combined into one thing, so you can all like see who's saying what. Takes away some of the confusion of someone only watching one place. Well-worn statue. One of the Bible verses has been highlighted. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord thy God have given thee in the siege. I go this way yet. Is this just Alan Wake again? Not quite. Towering wooden statue of Mother Superior. I need to find some health kits. Don't think that Waste Solid, he picks us at random if you want to get his attention, monetize you. You know, actually, I try to read people without them giving me money. I'd never want to like make it so I only read people's stuff if they give me money. I try to read as much as I can for free. If you want to get my attention, the best way to do it is do an @Dartigan. Is the easiest way of doing it. Guess you're not that interesting? Solid Sayori, you were definitely... Don't say that about yourself. I can honestly say that all the people who like... This isn't just me sucking you off. I've tried to like keep as much interest in chat as I possibly can and learn as much about the people who like regularly watch me. Because some of you actually have had pretty interesting tales to tell. Oh. Let's not put ourselves down. I do miss comments every once in a while because I have to focus on games and other stuff, but for a streamer, I do read chat a lot and rely on it. It's Anna's sketchbook. She must be nearby. Trust that I will read at least one of your comments every single stream, I imagine. Alright, give me that. Can't see myself to turn around. Go pick it up? What? I couldn't. There are stacks of patient files and medical records. Flyers. Oh yeah, we got. That's how you save your game, by the way. Limited saves, baby. Can't record without a tape.
A tape recorder. I've used one of these before.
Dart does his best. 3 chats at the same time is major multitasking. What about the power of friendship and imagination? How Kingdom Hearts do you want this response to be? Just so we're aware where we're standing. You had to choose what is your all-time favorite game and why. Deus Ex. Deus Ex is my all-time favorite just because, I don't know why, this is the first time ever I played a game. Before I played Deus Ex, that was how I always imagined my dream game to be, where you could like approach an objective in multiple different ways or from multiple different directions and have it react to you in different ways based on that response. So basically when I played that, it's like, this is what every game should be. And also I ended up really liking the plot of it and a lot of the characters and the world they created.
I'm gonna record my progress on this machine.
But I also really like
Maybe
Half-Life
someday
2, Final
someone will
Fantasy
hear this
9,
find
and
out what
Resident Evil
happened to
4.
me.
And Metal Gear Solid 3.
My name is Caroline Walker. I came to this town to find help for my little sister, Anna. She does this thing where she draws terrifying images and somehow they become real. It was all a trap. A huge nun knocked me out and now they've taken Anna. I woke up looking like a pincushion, stuck with these thick needles. These people are sick. I need to find my sister and get away from here fast. I'm heading to the Lady Chapel, the last place I saw Anna. Maybe I'll find some clue there.
Hello everyone. Hey Meme Lord, how you doing, man? Welcome back. Alright. No way of defending my... Well, I guess I can heal myself. And a highlighted message. What's up, Jim? How you doing? Also, one of the few games where going into a completely blind is the way to go, as it rewards your curiosity and experimentation. It's World Deus Ex. You're right, it does. It's one of those games I feel like anyone can pick up and play it and just have a good time with it. Because your approach that you use will work no matter what. You know, candles don't go out just like that. I guess someone's got to blow them out. Pliers. Lighter. Just trying out Rue Valley. It came out today and it's awesome. I think I remember seeing the trailer for that. That's the Disco Elysium type game, right? I still need to play Disco Elysium, but I might try Rue Valley out as well. I think you could send any of the Lego games. I believe they're unsendable. Well, Lego games are usually comedy, right? They're not really meant to be taken seriously, even though they're covering like movie plots and stuff. It would be difficult just because they're meant to be kind of goofy. we go. Shit. Can't break bases or move them. You can't stream the Lego movie games since all their cutscenes are footage from the film. Well, there you go. That precludes me ever doing that. He's gone. I think people would need to be fans to get it. This is Mega Man Zero. That's the one where he has a sword, right? So. We'd be helped out here if we relit these candles, but I guess we're not gonna do that. Somebody's moving around out here. Also, there's a game I've been thinking of playing for a while. Maybe some of you have heard of it, but it's called Voices of the Void. If you watch other streams, you've maybe seen someone else stream it before, but it's something I've been thinking of playing for a while. So might check that one out soon. The monster brutally murdered this nun. I must save Anna. You know what? They screwed you over and tied you up. Screw the nuns. Heard the title but have no date on it. You know, Voices of the Void is basically, you know those listening stations where they like point giant radar dishes up into space and to listen for alien signals? It's a game that simulates being someone running one of those, but aliens are real. And you actually like detect alien life and there's all this crazy shit that happens. It's also free to play. You can like download it for free because it's still in development. E.T. phoned Earth pretty much. Murder. Change the fucking record. What is it you're talking about, Monty? Danny Glover and Lethal Weapon Angels in the Outlast Saw. What is it? I'm having trouble keeping up with these conversations at night. Oh shit. I might need to use something here. Maybe a phone number. Hot Buzz. Is that Hammer meaning you're a mod over here? So yes, Monty is a mod on Kick. He's a trustworthy sort, so don't worry about it. He mainly is just here to have a good time. Game's lighting is very nice. It's mainly because it's focused on fixed camera angles, so it probably allows them to play around with it a bit more. Beginner's chess book. Some lines are highlighted. Rooks can move any number of squares, but only horizontally or vertically, not diagonally. Knights move in an L shape from their starting position, 2 squares in one direction and 1 square perpendicular. I know how chess works. I think I'm not intelligent enough. Let's see. Ooh. Man's the most chill slosher in the cult. Rune is a very chill dude. It helps that he's like extremely well armed. That will make anyone pretty chill, I think. It's like when you know you got a small arsenal on you. You're like, yeah, I got nothing to worry about. Map. Floorboards fall away into darkness. This game really needs a controller, and I can't use mine. I like the idea that we're going to heal ourselves by taking a bunch of old ladies' medication. Stack of books about various medical procedures. Cabinet is filled to the brim with old books. Forceful presence of Mother Lucia has been captured in this painting. I've never seen such ripped monks before. Like, look at the quads on those dudes. They'd be eating thigh muscles. Certainly a pair of imposing statues. Has anyone ever actually said it's all good in the hood? I believe that has been definitely seen in a movie trailer at some point. That should depicts a young woman sheltering young children. Mere days after Disney lost the copyright to Roger Rabbit back to its original owner, a Jessica Rabbit spin-off film was put into production. I didn't know Disney owned actually the rights to Roger Rabbit. News to me. However, if you're going to make a Jessica Rabbit movie, she's going to have the big titties, right? I'm sorry, but if they like don't commit to that, of her being like a 1940s like sex pot, it ain't gonna work. Like that's just what she is. The mayor says there's patrons of the children. Like her body should not be realistically obtainable in any way. That doesn't seem normal for a church. Mecca's wrote a script years ago, but knows that modern Disney wouldn't go for it with Jessica as she is. Yeah, they want it toned down quite a bit, wouldn't they? They just got like octopuses growing over here. Big ass titties. There need to be big ass titties and also the impossibly thin waist. That's just what her character. It's like drawing Bugs Bunny but making like him look weird. You gotta have it correct. Otherwise, what's the point? It's like drawing like, yo, the rabbit from Space Jam, but also making her flat, which is what they did in the sequel. Script took place in the 1950s and had her after the golden age of Hollywood ended, where she's a diner waitress. So she lost her job. don't think I need this anymore, do I? Can I get my push pin back? What? Is that for changing clothes? Zemeckis said that one of the reasons Disney will never produce a script as good as it is that Disney finds Jessica Rabbit too hot, citing that they dressed her in a trench coat. In the Disneyland attraction, Roger Rabbit's cartoon pin, Zemeckis said the original film was made at the right time. Yep. Do you think the Democrats caved in? Are you talking about the recent thing? Yeah. That after that election where they actually like won a bunch of special elections, they had wind at their back. They completely killed that. But that's just what Democrats do. They do not know how to, like, Democrats do not understand optics to save their goddamn life. They're not cutthroat enough, I will put it this much, that they need to be. It's one of the reasons everyone dislikes them. Like, you can't really expect them to ever have your back. And stand for anything. The day has finally come. Mother Lucia asked me personally to take charge of the preparations for the illustrious ceremony of the Lady Chapel. Everything must be immaculate in our final ascension. The day has finally come, sisters. We have waited so long and have witnessed so much cruelty and sin, but at last, God will send his beautiful angels to retrieve us. He will welcome us into his kingdom, only us, the chosen ones. All the years we have toiled and to please the Lord shall bear fruit, and we shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. We will sing by his side to praise his name for all eternity. You're out, hey Blep, you have a good night, man. Politics are a battle of wills. They're a battle of wills, optics, ideas, and bullshit, is what I will say politics generally boils down to. Evil satanic company is incapable of giving good things anymore. The new Jessica Rabbit will be a 350 Eskimo man. Well, technically they don't own the rights to it anymore, so it won't be Disney. It'll be the guy who owns the rights, who has the rights to it. So you don't have to worry about that one. Or at least from Disney screwing it up anyways. Someone else could screw it up though. Wish they would just work together and put egos aside for the people. That ain't gonna happen right now. There's way too many differences. I can't, in my lifetime, I've never seen them put things down and work together unless there's a way to screw over everyone else. Yeah, we can use this now. Disney tried to fuck over Sony, it backfired, they played victim and it worked. What'd they try to fuck over Sony on? What do they do to cleaning chemicals? The lady needs a fucking nail gun already. My weapon. Being in government at any level can be a crappy job. I mean, some of them are pretty good jobs, but sucks when everything shuts down and you get furloughed. Furloughed, I mean. Cannot point out a single honest politician in my lifetime. I can point out mostly okay politicians, but they usually didn't accomplish much either. If you actually want to be a politician who actually accomplishes a few things, you gotta know a trick or two. You basically need to know how to be a proper, like, political slut. Because if you go in there with just good intentions, you will usually not accomplish anything. That's why I never like when I see someone who's just a politician promising all this shit. It's like, yeah, you ain't doing it. You ain't doing any of that unless you get corrupted. then maybe you can accomplish a few things. Oh, come on, that's not even fair. Government work is shit for people that enjoy pain. No. Pressed air canister. Nailer frame. We're ready for war now, or to build a house. There's a nailer instruction poster pinned on the cardboard. Sweet summer child, why can't these people, their differences aside to help people? Easy, because it wouldn't make the money. It wouldn't make the right people money is one of the good reasons. But it's also because a lot of them just honestly hate each other at this point. And a lot of the voters hate each other as well, so they don't really want any of them to work together. Can't see what's happening, I don't like it. Oh shit, you're still going. Kindness is just a thing reserved for us normal people, chat, not politicians. What the fuck, you get a nail gun in this? Yeah, the nail gun was your weapon in the first game, and it is in this one as well. Nice little way of getting around, like, yo, Europe probably not having that many guns. Nail guns can be deadly. I mean, they don't really have that great of, like, range or accuracy, but I wouldn't want to be shot by one. Crit, couldn't tell. When you see you're supposed to not like it, that's just how well intended the design is. Also, a nail gun is very heavy, so holding that thing up would actually be a pain in the ass on the wrists. Like, just imagine. I guess there's not too much kickback though. You need a moo translator? Just moo back and they'll understand. Who do you remember that was the last good politician that actually helped the people? Hold on a second, that's gonna take some thinking. I think there's plenty of politicians in office who do have good intentions, it's just that the whole system makes it very difficult to actually do any of those good intentions. So I don't think that's quite as rare as people think. I think there's plenty of politicians who like want to do what they think is good. It's just that the system isn't conductive of it, or conductive of that. But as for one that actually, like, honestly did a lot of good with some of the stuff he passed, is probably Lyndon Johnson, actually. Weirdly enough. He was a real piece of shit, but he actually did do some pivotal stuff that made a lot of, did, you know, change the country in some good ways. Did a lot of bad shit too, but he did do a few, you know, very important things that we take for granted now. But I definitely wouldn't call him a good person, though. Where am I at right now? I'm going to the crematorium. I would say the last honestly really good politician, though, is probably Eisenhower. Oh, come on. That's just goofy. The answer is Trump. He actually fulfilled numerous promises. I don't think Trump's a very good person. You're never going to convince me that a narcissist is a good person. It's already, if you like him, that's fine. I think he's a dumbass and a narcissist. I'm not particularly a fan. I'm not a fan of the current crop of Democrats either, but no, I disagree. Like, I don't think the economy's doing that well. My groceries are kind of expensive right now. And I'm not going to be able to afford insurance next year. Well, that kind of sucks too. That ain't normally how a nun be.
Hey. What happened here?
Like I said, all respect to your opinion on that, but he ain't my guy.
Can bring out the darkness in our hearts.
God. She's dead. Did you do this?
You're on 3 platforms now. I mean, I got that going for me, and I get paid by the hour on Kick. Which, honestly, is probably the best thing any social media company has done in a long time. Clearly said in my statement, Trump isn't a good person. I mean, I understand that, but I don't think he's done a good job either, is what I'm saying.
Maybe you can help.
Why the fuck do we have to either want Trump dead or lick his boots in this country? We're just that divided as a people that we assume that if you don't want to support them, you probably want them dead or something, I guess.
The chapel of Our Lady.
You're on the private market because you're self-employed, rip dude.
The chapel door has been locked
yep.
by an ancient
I make two. I'm like, I can currently, if I get insurance, I can at the current price with a subsidy, it'd be about 150 a month. But that's probably going to go away now because of this whole what happened just yesterday, and it'll probably be like 1,000 a month, and I can't quite swing that.
In the depths of this prison, find it for me, and I'll show you how to open the door.
Oh.
I recognize this guy's voice.
Okay.
Anyway, you love chocolate, good.
I'll get you your book.
Excellent. Now, be careful, or this place will kill you.
What happened yesterday? That's when the shutdown technically ended due to a deal some Democrats made, but it's all bullshit. Sorry you love in New Jersey where it's I don't live in New Jersey. I don't even live near New Jersey. In fact, I live in a red state. Heard that the key to the prison is guarded by a nun of the sect. Find her and you'll find the key. If you want to unlock the Lady Chapel, you'll bring me that book. Entity that lurks within the Lady Chapel has corrupted that sacred place with demons from the other side. Why are you still here? Now give me that sacred book, bitch. I think this guy might be a bad guy, just saying. I don't think he's like, crippled either. Combustible chamber used to cremate bodies. Someone has hidden a body under a pile of coal. Do I live in Pennsylvania? No. I live in the American South, technically. Funeral urns are filled with ashes. How did Chris Christie get to be governor? New Jersey was just had a string of really bad corrupt governors in a row, and people were just fed up. They're like, fuck it, we'll take this guy who's also corrupt. Alright, so we got the hammer from you. That's all we needed in here. There are no red states in the geographical area via the time you tell us, and you don't have a Carolina accent. I'm literally on Eastern U.S. time. That covers like the entirety of the eastern area of the United States. Like right now, it's 10:03 for me. But I've said for years I live in the American South. You're like the first person who didn't believe me, actually. And in fact, I literally met a member of chat recently in the state that I currently live in, who could vouch for me. I have a non-political question. Ask, what is your favorite carnival food, like deep-fried Oreos? Have you heard of, like, deep-fried Oreos, and have you heard of deep fried Oreos? I think my favorite carnival food that I've had would be, churros, actually. There's some really good churros at kind of like a carnival place nearby, so those. I'm pretty sure churros are deep-fried, right? There you go, deep-fried, cinnamon bread. Ow. Asshole. Nearly cut my head off. I think we know a South Boston accent when we hear it. There are sometimes, yeah, when I say like, what are you doing? That comes out New Jersey, and I still don't know why that happens, but it just does. I do date, my fiance is from New Jersey, but that's not what we're talking about right now. Where are we headed? Not this way. As a royal embellishment. I'm not sure where to go. Making you hungry, talking about like funnel cakes and everything else. Can't get over there. I'm going back real quick. This is where that one dude was at, right? Alright, we gotta leave the basement. There's nothing else here. If you could die. Are you claiming immortality, Monty? Okay, yep. Nothing else to do here. Okay. Don't smell burnt toast. Well, good. Don't know what that's in relation to, but I'm glad. Let's see. Where's this table? Bodies tied in sheets have been dumped into the water. At least they recycle. Isn't smelling burnt toast sign you're having a stroke? I've heard that one before. I wish all like sudden medical ailments are about to kill you came with like a pleasant smell. Like if you're having a heart attack, I think you should get to smell cinnamon toast crunch. That way at least you get you to go out on positive. I think I've covered everything in here. So I'm gonna go with you live in Florida simply via process of elimination, no accent, so translate in my guess context is very important. I mean, there's several different opportunities for where I could live right now. You got Virginia, West Virginia, Georgia, Tennessee, North, South Carolina. There's one, Kentucky, and I think that covers all of them. Take your pick. It doesn't really matter which one I live in, you just know I live in one of them. Could also be Ohio too, I guess. Alright. Where do I take this hammer to? Maybe like... The hammer is just for busted heads, I guess. We need to get into Lady Chapel, and we need the book for that. Georgia is blue. Georgia is not blue. Maybe the hammer can break this. Like you have Atlanta and then the rest that's maybe blue and then you have the rest of the state. I really needed a hammer to get past some porcelain pots. You lack the accent. Just because someone is from a state doesn't mean they have the accent. The fact that you can't place my accent, it makes me, and you thought I was from Pennsylvania or something, is also telling. There's a reason I don't have an accent or like a southern drawl. Because, well, one, I wanted to be taken serious in life. And as a kid, I figured, you know what, I don't want to develop a southern accent. So I just kind of never did. I worked on not doing that. I mean, there's a few words you'll hear it on, but for the most part, I'm pretty flat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not a fighting situation. Not a situation where I fight. At least not all at once. Fucking out. I just died. Son of a bitch. Oh no, oh no. I gotta do so much over again. Well, that was lovely. Now I know not to try fighting more than one enemy at a time, because this girl can't take any damage. Does Charm have a New Jersey accent? She doesn't normally have one, but when she gets, you know, the emotions kick in, you better believe the New Jersey comes out. Doesn't seem to mind. I mean, I'm not going to give you a straight answer, but I don't mind talking about the subject. This shit again. More in New York than New Jersey, actually. Hey, what's up, Charm? People were trying to place my accent again, so we were having a discussion. How's the audition going? Let's go. Would have pegged Dart as Midwest guy? But why? Do I sound that white? Hey babe, the audition went really well. Okay, I'm looking forward to hearing about that. I'm from Utah. That's a first. Never had someone to claim I'm from Utah. I don't think I've never even been to Utah. But it's, I'm sure it's lovely. You read for the lead a lot? Oh, the lead. Well, I'll be. What's the show? She's currently auditioning for Noises Off. Kind of a meta play, since it's like all about the people performing a play and then also what's going on backstage. Hey, Vicente, how you doing, man? The Dartigoons. We got the Kick Crew, we got the Moo, we got the Slosh Squad, and the Dartigoon. We got so many like team names, chat. I'm going to start making T-shirts for you guys. The British sex comedy has a lot of Monty Python energy. Many things are British sex comedies. After Alan Wake 2, I'm exhausted on meta. Well, there is good meta. That was just like overabundance of meta. This game is Chilean? Oh, I was thinking this game was European. Oh, I apologize. It just had that classic Slav jank to it. I was like, oh, this is probably Polish. Have you read any Cormac McCarthy? I actually have Blood Meridian that I got for Christmas that I need to read. This is actually Dr. Your name on YouTube is Capella.
Hey.
Being from the Midwest, I can rule out Dartigan. Being from the Midwest, he doesn't have any of the speech, huh?
This damn place.
I can also
Bring
rule
out
out the
darkness
Midwest.
in our hearts.
God.
I look just like you thought. I mean,
She's
is this
dead.
really your first time seeing me? I feel like you've seen me before.
Did you do this?
Like you've definitely been around for some of my like
Doesn't reach
co-op
down here
streams before.
anymore. It was either her or me. And now, destiny brought you to me.
Blood
What are you
Meridian is
talking
pretty
about?
intense. It's pretty well
I'm
known for being a
looking
very
for
violent
something.
book.
A sacred
If I can read Berserk though, I think I can handle Blood
this
Meridian.
place.
Like, stand back, boys. I've read Berserk.
You can help me
I'm
find
ready for it.
I can't help you. I have to find a way to get into
Not
the
only have I read Berserk, I've read Blade of the
This
Immortal.
crazy cult is after my sister, and the chapel is the last place
I've
I
been
saw.
honed to perfection for
the chapel
inbred
of
Neo
Our
content.
Lady. Then, your arrival here must be fate. The chapel door has been locked by an ancient enchantment. It is held shut by the cursed souls of sinners, and the only way you'll get through is to exorcise those ghosts and lift the spell. Now, the procedure is written down in the same sacred text that I seek. The book is hidden
Have I ever dealt with
somewhere
obnoxious
in the depths of
Bostonians?
this
Nope.
prison.
Nothing I can think of.
Find it for me.
Everyone I've met from
and
the
I'll
area has
show
always been
you
nice.
how to open the door.
Most I can say obnoxious like New
that's a
Englander I met was a
coincidence.
Tesla bro at a wedding, who basically was like giving the best man
I'll
speech and thanked Elon Musk
I'll get you
as the
your book.
genius of a generation for
Excellent.
bringing the bride and groom together.
Now,
That was a
be
pretty
careful,
eye-rolling moment.
or this place will kill you.
Subscribe for Dart's questionable taste. Nah, I can't disagree with that. I was gonna like defend myself, then I was like thought about it. It's like no, he's right, or he's right. This man has killed a lot of people, and we don't seem to question that. That age, well, that wasn't that long ago that that guy was thinking like Elon Musk at the wedding. That's like 2023. Was there ever a moment streaming where you had to go chat, shut up? There's been times I've had to come down on chat for like getting derailed and starting to argue with each other. I will stop arguments where the chat is like, I don't want my chat ever at each other's throat. So I will step in if I sense that happening, and I've done that a couple times, but usually that doesn't happen. I have the perfect way of always like honing chat's focus, and I just tell them to make fun of me if they want to make fun of something, because I can fucking take it. You're not gonna get under my skin. So I will always prefer chat make fun of me rather than like just fight with each other. It works every time too. On YouTube, there was a playlist called The Gauntlet, which was just snuff films. God dare, wait, real snuff films, or just like this with some people who shot something gruesome and pretended it was a snuff film? I feel like that'd be hard to keep up on YouTube. Remember Dart got angry while playing Resident Evil 5 and told Chad to stop. Wait, you were here for that, Johan? Oh man, that's been a while. I do remember it was during the Ouroboros fight. I do remember getting really pissed off at that and flipping the double bird. But that was back when I played through it for the video, not recently. So I don't remember getting angry at it then. I don't remember getting upset with chat. I think I was just pissed off at the game. It probably bled into it a little bit though. And then the bride and groom got divorced under a year later, so that's how good of a job Elon Musk did at matchmaking. I mean, they were doomed from the start based on that guy's speech. giant boss fight in Valhalla pissed you off? Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was definitely a me rage moment though, not Chad. Chat was feeling Chat was just having a good time. They're like, look at this asshole get mad. Be honest, chat. You think it's funny when I get angry at a game. Like, oh boy, I bet he's gonna like lose a fucking year off his lifespan. Let me compare him to Darkside Phil for the next 5 minutes. All right. Never heard Dart anxious or angry. I mean, I've definitely been angry during streams before at a game that is really pissing me off. I don't stay angry very long though. It comes and goes very fast. If I'm ever feeling that way, it doesn't stick to me. I prefer being kind of chill. YouTube gets any worse, you suggest as protest mass migration to Pornhub. I mean, I don't really think you need to argue people into going to Pornhub. Many of them go there freely already. Just that the non-porn content needs to be there to get them to stick around. Alright, so I know where I gotta go, and that is over there, but don't want to go over there and get killed again and have to do all that, so we're gonna go safe. First, congrats on getting married. Well, we're engaged. We're getting married come May. You lucky bastard. What made you bring back the face cam? One, I've wanted to bring it back for a while, so it's always been on my mind because I know some people really like that. It helps them engage with the stream more. And because I was getting ready to start streaming on Kick as my third platform, I figured, you know what? Brand new platform. Might as well introduce myself with a face cam over there. And three, actually, partly due to my fiance encouraging me to. So you have lucky to thank mostly for it.
The door to the Lady Chapel is sealed by what looks like some magic spell.
Connecticut is amazing. You have Bridgeport, one of the worst cities in the U.S. 30 minutes west. You have Greenwich, which is in the highest millionaire per capita in the U.S. That U.S. is a weird place when it comes to like
I can't get in.
the areas that are poor versus rich being right next to each
I
other.
met a strange old man who says he can help me if I find some book for
He
him.
wants to show off my sex chiseled chin, getting a paper cut just looking at him. I mean, I ain't going to deny. I got one or two victories in the genetics pool.
It gives me a bad feeling though. I don't think I trust
I mean, I'm
him.
more like to always like to point out the full head of hair I got, but I'll take the chin shots as well.
But if there's even a chance he'll help me get that door
He
open,
said
I
chin
have
shots,
to
bro.
try.
He said chin shots. Snicker, snicker, snicker. All right. Something's making an odd shadow on your neck and it looks like a hickey. That would probably be my microphone, I think. I'm not sure actually what that is. I think it's definitely my microphone, probably. I need to get a new boom arm or something. I don't know though. It's hardly the worst thing going on. Still can't believe that porcelain pots, I need a specific tool to get past them. Oh, fuck. That was a surprise. You got a hickey on your neck? This is not a hickey. It's just a shadow cast by my, my microphone. I've had hickeys before, though. I don't have to, like, bring the monsters down on me. Terms, you ever want to live in New Jersey again? I mean, her family lives there, so. But, New Jersey can be pretty harsh in some ways. Traffic's a bitch. We were actually just there, you know, visiting family not too long ago. We'll say I do like how this game does dynamic cameras, which more modern games use. I do wish more games would kind of like bring back the fixed camera angle look. It did work for some things. Especially with modern technology. Something lodged in the skull of this amputated corpse, but I can't reach it. Jersey's not cheap. Yeah, high taxes there. Hold on a second. That was I think my first on-air sneeze with a camera on. I give that an 8 out of 10. Just because it was only 2 instead of 3 sneezes, which I always prefer to have. Sneeze in your hand, you discuss. What am I supposed to do? I don't have any tissues next to me. Want me to just like sneeze all over my monitor? My expensive ass monitor? No, thank you. My shirt, I mean, I could, but what's wrong with my hand? Do you guys not sneeze into your hand? Why do you want to like just like get snot all over your freaking shirt? As a condemning stare. He's ruined my fucking clothes. You guys are the weird ones. Minute. Checked everything else out as well. Knees until you're into your elbow like a CDC tells you to, huh? I'm just gonna have to assume you guys never learned how to sneeze properly. Oh, that's what oh fuck. Oh, going down there is a bad idea. Thankfully, I saved. The Dartigan has a special military force within the armed forces of the Sasanian Empire. The force, alongside the Pushtabang, was charged with the protection of the Sassanid Empire. Interesting history. I don't know what has to do with anything, though. I'm assuming someone was talking about it. Dart's just coping because we're simply better. So you are not better. I am a master fucking sneezer, alright? I'm the one who started rating my sneezes, and you guys copied me. I think I'm on you. I made sneezing an art form. Every 25 seconds, a man thinks of Roman history. I don't believe that metric because I don't. I think I go several weeks without ever thinking of Rome. And I'm currently even watching the show Rome right now. But when I'm not watching it, not thinking of Rome. Because you know what? There are more interesting empires in history. Let's not try to go down the stairs because that spawns the two enemies. Learn about the soon-to-be Iguana Empire. I noticed people in my Kick chat talking about this Iguana Empire and asking Kickbot about it. Also, big ups to all the people on the Kick chat chatting a bunch. That really helps out, actually. Way more than you think. Because it's not just viewers, but also the amount of chats I'm getting over there. That helps out. This time, no death. I want to get past this section. We're never getting a drunk stream, are we? I mean, I don't drink. I've never been drunk in my life. So, I'd have to like, have a desire to just get fucking actually, like, tanked before that would happen. And I'd be worried of what kind of drunk I'd be. Hello.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, tired. How are you?
I'm very good. How'd the rehearsal go?
It went well. I was there a really long time.
I noticed.
How was the stream?
So far, going pretty well.
What are you playing tonight?
Tormented Souls 2. It's like a old school Resident Evil style clone.
Oh, that's fun. Hi, chat. Yeah, it went really well. I read for the lead twice.
Do you know if you got it yet?
I don't know. I haven't checked yet.
I think you had to read
It felt pretty good though.
I think you had to read for the lead twice though. Is a good sign.
Yeah, they kept. He brought me in with one group and then kept me until the very end. So I read with two different groups. I got to do a scene with Mike, which was really fun. So that was really. It was just like it was a really funny audition. So that was really good.
Hey, you were feeling sick today too, so you feel like
Yeah, I felt sick while I was there. Actually, like there were people were chatting with me, and I was just like nodding and smiling, and inside I was like, "Oh my god, my stomach feels terrible right now. Like I don't feel very good. I feel loopy as fuck."
Wow, I'm proud of you, baby.
Nah, thanks, babe.
What do you prefer, the Hunnic Empire or the Ottoman Empire? Honestly, the Ottoman Empire would interest me more than the
We're
Hunnic.
giving people cavities. Here. There you go. Done being sweet.
Booping is sweet, though.
You have to boop me back, too.
Boop.
I did not do any boops tonight. There were no boops that
You'll
I did
save
out.
that for the play.
Yeah.
Drink a glass every morning and kill half a gallon of whiskey every week. Not proud of it. I mean, that is a lot of drinking, I'd say.
What empires did you like more than the Romans?
I was always into the Egyptian Empire.
Yeah,
If you can
same.
call that an empire. I think that's before technically the word empire existed, but, you know, the Egyptian, Egyptian civilization.
No one's picking Holy Roman?
Yeah. But,
The Russian Empire now?
yeah, Egyptian and, the basically the Bronze Age stuff is where my interest always lied.
Same.
I like that early, human civilization stuff.
I wanted to be an Egyptologist for a very long time.
I
when was a
wanted,
kid.
I wanted to be an archaeologist, but then I found out, they ain't
They
quite.
don't make much money.
Well, they do, but it's also like very exclusive.
Well, and also you're like never home. Like your home is where
Yeah.
you're doing your research work.
Either that or
and
you
stuff.
work in a museum.
Yeah. That's actually one of my minors is in musology.
Musology.
Yeah, which is like how to run a museum. I have to go eat something because I didn't have dinner before.
Oh yeah, you got
So I am starving.
You got the
right now.
rice and
I'm
chicken.
gonna go make the rice and chicken. Did you want anything to drink?
No, I'm all good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. I had a drink before I started the stream.
Okay. I'll be back.
Drink a fair bit, yes. I mean, as long as you're not, I mean, it doesn't sound like you're an alcoholic. So you got that going over you. Which Call of Duty had Jon Snow as the villain? That was the Infinite Warfare, I believe. The one where they whoa, that's a lot of ass. The one where they go into space and stuff. It was not exactly well loved. Sister Catalina, the prison jailer, has allowed herself to be seduced by evil. Joseph, that disgusting old man, manipulated her into releasing him from his cell. Released, the man was sentenced to death. Sister Catalina later accepted responsibility for her faults and claimed to be repentant. Mother Lucia has, of course, ordered to receive the 100 lashes in 2 days in the freezer. Mother Lucia delivered her sentence with her usual brilliance. Said, if your heart is pure and you are truly repentant, God in His infinite mercy will help you and cover your body in His spirit. Your flesh will not freeze and you will emerge from the freezer unharmed. Truth, no sister who has been punished in the freezer has survived. You must walk in the path of the Lord and turn away from sin. Those who sin shall face judgment. The Lord blesses you, sister. Coming up 4 months sober, nice. Human remain. Hope this isn't Chris's blood. Alright, where are we at? Takes me over here to the museum. Nails. Old piano looks like it hasn't been touched in a long time. And that goes downstairs, which I don't want to do yet. Might need to use something here. I'm willing to bet as long as you had your setup, you'd gladly live in the woods of Montana and get away from the people. I definitely need a bit more than just my setup. I need, I don't want to live in a food desert, so I'm going to need some access to actual, proper, eats. some restaurants, some grocery stores. I am, I'm perfectly happy being at home, but I do need a good internet connection as well. So I'm not really looking into living off grid and out in the middle, too far out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that was meant to be scary. That just made me like scoff. Okay, it just like moved a bit too much in a straight line. There's nothing better than something trying to be scary and it just making you laugh. Alright, let's see. Still not scary. Didn't even do that much damage. I was expecting, like, not be in fine status, but I guess, like, giant daggers through my chest doesn't do as much damage as I thought. Never hear Resident Evil games quoting from 6. I mean, what is there to quote from 6? There's no good lines in it. Or nothing about 6 is memorable except that it's awfulness. Actually, lighter, please. Forceful President Mother Lucy has been captured in this painting. And that leads over there to the bell tower. And now get up to the top of this because we got the hammer. Ay caramba, that was scary. Did 7 even try to pick up from where 6 left off? No, 7 was them trying to get away from all the stupidness of 6 and 5 even. That's why I came out with a brand new set of characters and Chris only comes in at the very end to tie everything together. What a pleasant room this is. Let's see. Glass in this case is too thick. The 4 singers climbed to the highest points of the hills. One by one, they raised their powerful voices to the wind. First, Victor broke the silence of the valley by setting the tone with his impeccable voice. Then sang Big Joe, the one with the deepest voice of the 4. He was followed by his brother Little Claudio, highest pitched voice of them all. Finally, Elias raised his voice in a voice as deep as Big Joe. The voice of the 4 singing together shattered the silence of the entire valley. Let's read that puzzle again. Actually pay attention. Alright. First, Victor broke the silence in the valley by setting the tone with his impeccable voice. Then sang Big Joe, the one with the deepest voice. Okay, so the Big Bell is second. 4, he was followed by his brother Little Claudio with the highest. Okay, big. Right, so highest pitch. Okay, the deepest one is followed by the highest pitched one. Finally, Elias raised his voice almost as deep as Big Joe's, and then the other deep one. So the 4 singing together shattered the silence of the entire valley. Ring my bell. Yeah, maybe this is the deepest one. Oh wait, the deepest one isn't verse. One of these two. I think, okay, there we go. I think this one's the first one. Maybe that's the deepest. So this one. No. Got it. The Holy Shotgun of Christ, I think. What was the last book I read? Last book I read was a shitty thing called Memorials. It ended up not being that great. I thought it was gonna be good as like a horror story about roadside memorials. It fell off real quick. Alright, we got a really weird looking shotgun. Night chat. Hey, Toto, you have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Alright, that's everything up here. We need it. What in the fallout? Know what else is thick? The amount of content in Dart's Patreon. Of course, actually, I'm going to be probably putting up the... Hold on. Let me reset these guys. I'm likely going to be putting up the Silent Hill F video tomorrow on Patreon. So I recommend becoming a member so you can see that early. And after that's going to be the Shindig video. Thank you for standing still. Much obliged. Just looking at this lady going up this many stairs makes me tired. Can I tell you something so it'd be easy for you? What do you mean? What would be easy for me? Watching the stream is background noise. Wait, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Background streaming is like what most people, how most people engage with this stuff. Right, on to the mausoleum, I think, or the basement, I guess. Does Sydney Sweeney really support white supremacy? I highly doubt she does. That seems unlikely to me. Okay, that's still goofy. Unwashed dishes are a feast for wriggling maggots. Spoiled food. Corpse of one of the Covenant nuns, huh? Something's held tightly in the dead nun's frozen grip. Well, I really can't use a hammer to get that loose. Ink from the severed animal parts overpowering. Alright, then we gotta find a pan to put on that thing. Let's finish looking around there first. You prefer Latinas? They're better in every way. Well, hey, you got a preference. And a healthy one. Let's see. There has to be a pan in here I can heat up. That makes no sense. It's the kitchen. Alright, whatever it is, gotta be in here. While his distant repair could easily be destroyed. It's too dark. Been low on shit. shit. I think he's pretty in her way, but not for everyone. I do think people also like her because she has big boobs. Those always kind of help some people out if they have lacking personality. Guess the hammer is not what I use to break that apart. I've come across like a million things I could heat up on a stove, but they're just not the perfect thing. And that leads over to the Caliph factory. Hey, Wolf, you have a good night, man. I need first for this puzzle. That's what I'm looking for. I figured I need like a pan or something. I got something cold I need to like defrost to get out of her hand, but I also need like something I can warm up on the stove. Oh. Where's this? Secret room. Hacksaw frame. How was your food?
Nice.
Get the rice and chicken?
I did. It was really good.
I made her fried rice, chat.
Yummy.
Chessboard mat. First aid kit. Boarding tapes. Heat on the statues. Impressive. Thing for that.
No girls allowed.
Door unlocked. What is it?
Dr. Baby said no girls
No
allowed.
girls allowed. This is a manly
Not
street.
a man cave. Get me a bear.
Manly
A sandwich.
It's a high testosterone area.
I think I have more testosterone than your average chick.
There you go. Alright. Gotta go
I
save.
think I'm a tomboy.
Boys.
Smell your girl's ass. Be a man.
No, you goes. All it takes.
Be a man.
Be a man, sniff your girlfriend.
Must keep her ass all day.
This ain't Disney anymore. We're talking about assholes.
It's Disney after hours. Be a man.
Be a man, start.
One of my karaoke go-tos.
Be a man, start a racist podcast.
Be a man, do not be Sigma or Beta 2.
Be a man, you must hate women at all times.
Prove you're an alpha, no one's as good as you.
You know what? We're getting there. We're getting there.
I've been out all night, I'm tired.
You've already done enough theater. Go to that one day.
Oh, petered out.
Okay, so I think I have to go back and check this room over here because nothing else is helping me out. Why'd the video just crash on me? Refresh. Refreshing helps.
Just toy with your emotions, obviously.
Boy, with my emotions. Don't wash your hands. That also helps you be a man.
Get preoccupied. Football and wings.
Talk obsessively about entrepreneurship.
And other manly things.
Obsess over your LinkedIn account. I can't get in there, actually. No way. Over here. There'll be something useful down here. Well, Povidone, I guess. How does this one hold up? It's basically pretty much the exact same game, as far as I can tell. That leads over there. Shortcut created. Yeah. Need a saw blade. Still use an air nail gun. Yep, but I do have a weird ass shotgun. I'm actually gonna go to an area to use now because I think I can kill those two guys. Go to your items. You can put weapons in your shortcut. Also use your lighter on the stove. I did use my lighter on the stove. I'm looking for something I can put on the stove to heat up. Oh yeah, I see what you mean there. Shortcuts. That'll do. All right. I think I gotta go get that thing that dropped down there. Why is my Zelda in French? Did you download the wrong ROM?
God, can we pick up the pace yet? Is this girl gonna show me her tits yet? I've got places to go, asses to spank. My ding-dong needs attention.
Ding dong.
Anonymous, thank you for the $3 tip. Wow, that was a full story in that one. Appreciate it. No, sadly they took the nudity out of this one. That was only in the first game.
Alas.
It was only brief. You only like woke up, with her clothes off in a bathtub. Right, I'll take that. Hackshaw. I do like this game's like puzzle inventory system. It's pretty decent. Now it interacts with each other. All right, now we can go cut that lady's hand off and then I guess heat up the things she's holding. What if I was going the right way? Might be an item you need from the cloister. Yeah, I've got that just now. Just gonna end up spending all my damn money on making Wesker sounds like a boy. You can also make Jack voice too. That's an option. I'm gonna add a few more voices to it. Right now it's Wesker and Jack, but hey, if you got a preference, you got a preference. Let's see. This way. Yes. Oh yeah, please don't go broke giving me your donations. Need Revolver Ocelot and Liquid Snake. I'm definitely gonna add some Metal Gear characters to it, don't you worry. Okay, saw that hand off. Frozen hand. Now we're gonna cook the hand, I think. Ugh. Cryptics.
The dresses.
You like it?
Nope.
It is it's a bit clashy. Rootable dials. Each dial face features a chess piece.
Yeah, that's not my stuff.
His dial. It's not most people's. Kickbot is anti-nude. Wait, what? Adding nudity for sales is a cheap tactic. Quality and innovation by a real success. Not pandering. Elevate your medium. Yeah, I did give it the the personality bit of obnoxious redditor. So that explains a few things. Where do I take this thing to? I've got so many puzzles I gotta solve. I think it's over there at the museum.
Night at the museum.
Night at the museum? Either there or the Chapel House. I've never seen that movie, actually.
Wait, really?
Nope.
Oh, we should totally watch it. It's a lot of fun.
You like that one?
It's a very cute film. The first one especially. Dude, fucking Robin Williams is in it playing Teddy Roosevelt.
Yep, I know that much about it.
And Owen Wilson.
Wow. Wow.
He does wowing.
Probably where the wow comes from.
And then the guy who plays Mark Anthony in Rome.
Oh, that guy.
I'm pretty sure he plays maybe Mark Anthony again, or at least Rome.
He's like, I'm
Maybe I'm mixing it up. Maybe I'm mixing it up.
He gets typecast.
Oh no, I fucked it up. Not him.
Not him. Oh, wow. These puzzles make zero sense. Most of them are just finding tools to, like, do a specific job. I'm gonna go over there now. There's a lot of backtracking.
Steve Coogan, not
Steve Coogan?
not the-
Mr. Coogan.
name's Pure Force.
Go for it. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Shotgun did its job though.
Damn.
Okay, I am all out of bullets for it. So now I'm gonna be very upset. Alright, I'm assuming this is what I needed to use this on. Or not. Not there. That's a wall that I can't destroy. Like the only puzzle. I don't remember where I gotta go now. You want me to give you the right code for that puzzle? No, that's alright. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to go. Get into there without a tool, then get in there. Museum, that requires the book to get to that. So everything down there I can't get into because that's blocked off. It'd be the library area. Yeah, let's go back up to the second floor. I have an item in my inventory that helped me solve the cryptogram puzzle. Bible? I don't think it's the Bible. Oh, the chessboard. Okay. L plus X. So jarring for me to no longer be a disembodied voice. Well, no longer just a sound file haunting your dreams. Okay, what does...
She's 31. I'm just like, ooh, that's a rough 31, man.
It's all the plastic surgery.
Hatred makes you fucking up.
Don't quite understand the code. L plus X plus that plus X, Y, L. Although, what's up, guy with the How you doing, man? You're finally on this side. Welcome to the kick side, man. I think you've already followed me there, though, haven't you? Let's see. Don't really understand this code. Just followed. Hey, well, thank you for the follow. I think we're getting close to like 100. Well, my goal is to reach like 100 followers. I think we're like probably near 70 or so. Think about how a chess piece moves. Well, it's like...
Oh. That's a rook.
That's a rook?
That's a bishop. That's a queen. Queen. No. This one's a queen. This one might be a pawn. The L's are probably knights.
Yeah, because of that's the way they move. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, those guys, what you mean.
So a knight, a rook,
Yeah, this one's a pawn.
a bishop, queen, and oh yeah, this one's a pawn because the pawn can turn into a queen and a knight. Yep.
That could also be, I think that actually is a king because a king can move in every direction, but
But only one square, you're right.
Okay. So knight, rook, bishop, queen, king, pawn, knight.
Hey, it's Minzy.
Hey, Minzy, how you doing? We back? We back. Okay, well, my Discord ain't back, but well, back using a camera and stuff. Okay, this is way too many spaces, though, isn't it? And the next one was a rook, a bishop, then a queen. King.
I think it's
Yeah,
king's the one with the cross on the
yeah,
head.
you're right. And then a pawn. There we go.
Yeah.
Round key.
Round 4.
Bot says he's good for iguanas, so it must be true. Been busy, life's been busy. Well, face cam, I know, right? Don't use those too often. But now it's like my standard. Where do I gotta use this? Horn key of the crown shell. Okay, I think I remember a regal looking lock somewhere. That's the one with the weird thing. That's the one with the crest. That's the one with the soul door. But I think it was actually down the basement. Might have been that one. Okay. Remember how to get back there. What's up? Hello, Luna. Hello, Luna. Kitty right in front of me, Chad.
And on the keyboard. Sorry.
She didn't step on the keys. She's good.
We know. Just take her away.
Oh no, she's good. She's just doing her thing. Luna's never a bother.
Fine.
See his magnificent jaw chiseled sharp by my jaw is like chiseled and like formed like the Grand Canyon. Majestic. Awe-inspiring. National monument even. Heading to bed, Adela, and you go to bed, good man. I was trying to sound like Arnold there and I sounded like a beetle.
Ow.
Get down. Then my song Yellow Submarine. We'll see my new movie Cloud Damage. Alright, let's see. Oh, Mrs. Darts is back. Maybe she can drop some wisdom on method acting.
Who needs wisdom on method?
Ma'am.
Who one?
Ma'am.
Oh yeah, ma'am. What would you like to know about method acting?
It's the one where you like starve yourself sometimes to like make things work, right?
No, not exactly. It's basically like you don't. It involves kind of enmeshing your real life with the character's life and finding relation points. And And some method actors don't drop it.
Christian Bale.
Yes, Christian Bale.
I just remember him starving himself.
Daniel Day-Lewis is also a method actor where they stay in character intentionally in their off time. But not all method actors stay in character in their off time. Sometimes method acting is just like a way for you to connect yourself to the character so that the real emotions that you're producing from your own memories can be applied in the situations that the characters are in. Any tips on how to improve speech? You have a mumbling issue when you start rambling. Vin, that's totally normal. If you're having issues with mumbling, try to focus when you notice it happening. Try to focus on just taking a deep breath in with your nose, and then as you breathe out, try to say the next thing that you want to say or repeat the thing that you were stumbling over. Just give yourself that moment to take the breath and try not to judge yourself too much for making the mistake in the first place. That's kind of the hardest thing to do, but it's the most effective. Breathe it. It's the thing we forget to do because we're doing it all the time without thinking about it, right? But then when you do think about it, so if I'm talking really, really fast and I'm going to kind of start stumbling over, right? If I go, I'm talking really fast and I stumble over my words, then I can speak a little bit more clearly, even if I'm trying to get something more complicated across and I don't know exactly what I'm going to say next. Yeah?
I do that a lot, stumble over my words.
And also thinking about your jaw relaxing. We usually clench our jaws when we notice we're losing our audience, or you're noticing that you're stumbling over your sentences. Just try to find a sense of relaxation in the jaw, and you can achieve that too through breathing. Dustin Hoffman is also a method actor, that's right.
Save before I do this room, because this is like a death trap.
Talking with your diaphragm is a really good way to do that too, Vid. So you're doing the right shit. Good for you.
Dartigan harms dogs and birds in video games. What does that indicate? They're trying to get like Kickbot to turn against me.
At Mrs. Dart.
Soon to be.
I love that that's the name. Hold on, I'm gonna move myself over to the other side so they can see.
Yeah.
Just like a weird side head.
Like what, 4 or 5 months and you will be Mrs. Darts?
A little longer than that, 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, we're getting married in May.
Oh, okay.
Well, we signed the contract.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, definitely time to get a new chair. Starting to flop.
Flop.
Yeah. Let me see the question. Would you say that emulating a person's life to the point where you dress the person you are trying to method is too much? No, not at all. I mean, I find myself emulating the fashion styles of characters I like. I started wearing ribbons in my hair because I really like Aerith, right? So I wouldn't say that that's like too much. I don't go around telling everyone that I'm Aerith, you know what I mean? Or like saying that I can talk to the flowers and stuff. I don't do that all the time.
Sometimes, though.
Sometimes. Can tell when I feel a faint pressure in your lower chest. Yeah, that's it. Being in touch with your body, because your body will give you signals when those things are happening. No, you will be Mr. Lucky.
Mr.
Card, I asked Kickbot if it would sub to your channel, and it said it wouldn't, so sadly, it already is against you.
If you want, you can buy Kickbot a gift sub if you like it that much.
Aerith mentioned.
Aerith mentioned.
She's my hero. Excuse me. Hey, no girls allowed. Sorry, hold on.
Yes. But if you do that face, you count as a dude.
If I do that face, I got it. Hold on.
There's a gremlin behind me.
And that's stagecraft.
You guys turned her into gremlin mode.
Sorry, they hit my goblin button.
You never hit the goblin button. Reflects poorly on Dartigan's character.
But early in the morning. Oh man, Minzy, that's rough.
Kickbot is based.
Girl, Minzy, don't you wish that you had Hermione Granger's time turner so that you could see all the things you wanted to at once? I know I wish that like all the time.
Off to bed. Hey, you have a good night's sleep.
Lucky is way scarier than anything. It's true.
It's true.
Is this game supposed to be scary?
Yes. But I'm just laughing at the enemy designs at times.
All the time, Minzy. Me too, dude. I actually bought a fake one. I think I had to leave that behind in LA though when I moved. I didn't have enough room. Enjoy Gremlin Room. Night night. Night, Minzy. Follow Dartigan on Kick and increase your slosh.
Yeah, that's the kick bot.
PK!
Got to get back to our lessons.
Absolutely, girl. Actually...
She joined my kick stream earlier, too.
Oh, fuck yeah. She's the best. Let me see. On the 15th and 22nd, I'm doing my shows. I'm not called until 6. But we can keep our time on Saturday.
Yeah, might as well.
The only thing is I'm going to be, I'll probably be a little bit more on the quiet side. Like, I'll let you do a lot of the talking probably because I just have to save my voice a bit. But I'm not called until 6 p.m. on Saturday, so we can still keep our lessons for the next couple of weeks.
Nice.
Hey, Morgana. Can you do the Faith Donald Sutherland does an Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Hold on, let me look at it.
Is that the one where he like points and goes?
I probably can. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I know that face actually. It's like a kind of
I
legendary.
just have to see a reference.
Yeah, he's like it's at the very end when he's like he find out he's been snatched, so he's like does the face and screams.
I don't promote Dartigan, says Kickbot. Acknowledging his content is an endorsement. His violent tendencies in games should be critically assessed.
Why are you guys turning the bot against me for? Whatever. That's there to help out the kick stream, but you know what? It's all right. I understand. I wouldn't trust me either.
Donald Sutherland face.
Black blood. Black Phoenix experiment has yielded an interesting result, the most peculiar blood sample. It is a deep black and exudes a foul smell, though this is not what shocked me the most. Yeah, that face. Under the microscope, the blood cells have nuclei. Blood cells do not have nuclei. Good. Yeah, I've seen that. He's like famous. He's an alien at that point. Under the microscope, this is not all. They are surrounded by thousands of mitochondria and behave in a way I've never seen in all my years of study. Radiation emanating from the sample is implausible. The numbers are off the charts. It is much more radioactive than enriched uranium. Due to the risk of exposure, we have only been handling microsamples. Mother Lucia has provided us with a serum that counteracts the symptoms of exposure. Where would she give such a thing? I am concerned about the long-term effects this may have on the team and our equipment. Mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell.
I remember labeling those on science test in like high school.
Mitochondria, the Red Bull of the cell.
Oh man. Truly a chameleon lucky. That's right, I could be like normal looking and then completely not. But if Dart died tomorrow, would you be sad?
Jesus.
Death is no laughing matter, even for those I critique, says Kickbot. It's important to separate content criticism from real-world emotions. Respect for life is paramount.
I've given the kick stream too much power. They got the the text-to-speech and also the kick bot.
Thanks for the clarification. Now I have a reason to drop $800 on a Versace shirt so I can method act the rock. Oh. If you've got the money to spend on it, I say treat yourself, King. If you are struggling with them bills, though, you might want to question the $800 shirt.
That's an investment of Versace.
Versace.
That'll keep its value.
Dartigan, tell Lucky about the obvious RE reference this game had.
That there's a hope this isn't like the sister's blood. Like all the references, that's the one they made.
What I want to know is why does she have the asymmetrical?
That's just her style, I guess.
I mean, I've rocked me some asymmetrical dress times before, but I don't know. This fit just ain't doing it for me. Lucky, do you like SpongeBob? Yes or no? I was like a little bit too old for SpongeBob. So I had like just stopped It's like some of the kids I babysat watched SpongeBob. But from what I've seen of it, I think I would probably really like it because it reminds me a lot of Ren and Stimpy. It has that like frenetic energy to it, so I think I'd probably dig it. Dartigan, you look like someone's dad.
It's, well, I mean, isn't that everyone?
It's Dartigan.
Everyone could look like someone's dad.
I could be someone's dad.
Good. Getting caught up by a spider here.
Also, everyone remember to 10x all your video stuff.
Oh, the AI level crashing out.
Oh, did it happen?
No. Not that I'm aware of.
Let me look at Reddit.
I think some company sold a bunch of their NVIDIA stock though.
It might be coming. Maybe it's because it keeps hitting on that.
Oh. I got my Bitcoin. I'm
I was gonna
prepared.
say, yeah.
I'm prepared for the end of the world and the end of like finance. I feel like I gotta do something in that room with the spider person.
I don't see anything.
Yeah. No, there hasn't been one.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, it coming.
Lord, they come. Lucky, can you read the last TikTok message Dart? I want to hear his thoughts on it. Thanks. Steven Seagal would likely win, given his martial arts background. However, fictional fights aren't productive discussion. Let's focus on real-world impact.
Kickbot thinks I would lose to Steven
That's what
Seagal.
it sounds like.
This AI needs better training.
This isn't the droid you're looking for.
What a terrible bot.
Ah, Billy does film acting and script writing. That's awesome. Yay. And you have been in a few plays. Don't have to two. So Billy, would you recommend that Nam go and spend $800 on a Versace shirt to method act as the Rock?
Honestly, if you want to method act as a Rock, you're going to need to do a bunch of steroids. Actually, no, he got off them recently. Never mind. He shrunk down a lot.
Yeah. I thought now he's old and fat and pregnant and magic of editing to look competent. We're talking about Steven Seagal, right?
Yeah.
Or are we talking about the Rock?
No, Steven Seagal.
Your baby's just asking Kickbot inappropriate questions.
Kickbot has become like the MVP of this chat somehow.
Kickbot's a little prude. What's your favorite sexual position in gaming?
In gaming. Narrative depth and character development matter more than forced sexual elements. It's like, no, I don't like sex, only video game narrative plots.
So it wouldn't like The Last of Us 2.
No, I wouldn't like that very much. It only cares about the deep narrative of The Last of Us 2, not the sex scene.
That was like one of my favorite dart jokes ever when he was just like weird boner.
Weird boner.
Oh, ma'am, Billy says, oh hell no, deep fake yourself with the Rock. It's cheaper, probably. Even get a free 7-day trial. Like maybe I should take some.
Like, well, one last kick in the butt
I
with
think I didn't take any dick pulls today, and I felt like okay, but I did feel a little loopy at the theater. I was like,
yeah, it's probably best to then take some.
yeah. Oh shit, yeah, it's almost midnight. Why do we have a pirate patch? Are we a pirate?
In the first game, her eye got cut out.
Kind of look like a pirate, like a punk pirate.
Punk pirate. Grunge. Goth. All sorts of pirate. I'm not sure what to do right now, actually.
I'll be back.
My map ain't helping me either, none. Me map ain't helping. That doesn't do anything. I had to fact check this, but the Attitude Era Rock, the rock I'm trying to method act, didn't do steroids. Only when he went into Hollywood he started doing the steads. I mean, he was a wrestler, he's a pro wrestler before that. All pro wrestlers were on steroids and other stuff. It was just a given. What am I missing? Temperature. Pick needs to be taken out back in Old Yeller. I mean, it's definitely providing like endless hilarity and making people comment a lot on the kick chat, which is good for me. So I ain't getting rid of it. I can even have it make AI images for people if they want. I'm really at a loss what to do here. No fever? Good.
No fever.
You on the mend?
Follow the red cable.
It did. It just didn't put me that room I was just in.
Let the hand stretch on the bug I got. Yeah, definitely. I think I don't even know if I have a bug. It's just I feel like I'm on the edge of sickness. And my immune system is really low because I've just been like working every day for about a week straight. Yesterday was like my first full day off in, I don't know, probably about 2 weeks or so. I'm mostly just like pumping the NyQuil and emergency and taking it really, really easy so that I'm back to 100% by this weekend. So that I can do a bunch of that are sold out. And one early student matinee at like 8:30 in the morning on Friday. I had to fact check this, but the Attitude Era rocked I am trying to method act didn't do steroids. It's only when he went into Hollywood started to do. A Dartigan and Steven Seagal collab would likely be chaotic and lack substance. Both do best in their own realms. They should focus on improving individual. It's savage, Kickbot.
Kickbot. Kickbot, why are you saying Steven Seagal? I thought you gonna replace you with like Moobot or something. I need an L shape with these, and I guess I need like that. Wait. Unlock the cells. First ensure the selector on the properly set, then pull the lever over the pit. Okay, I gotta go take it in the pit. Okay. I don't want squares, want this.
Sorry.
I have no idea if that's right. Rock looked much healthier before going to Hollywood. I think he looks healthier now that he's actually like a normal-sized human. Now that he's like not on anything, because I guess he probably had a health scare or something.
I'll play the game if I do.
Yes, because I'm just solving a puzzle right now. Might do it.
L-shaped Tetris block is bad.
Yeah, but I did like.
Big Bot is woke.
Big Bot is woke.
Woke.
Well, it is a. I did give it the personality of a Redditor, so there's a good chance it is probably woke. I didn't sign up for this here puzzle shenanigans.
I didn't want no buzz.
We need, like, select things that gets this in these quadrants. But not that. I feel like this one's necessary. One as well, maybe. That. Pick the shapes you can only make from the die. That's what I'm doing, actually, or at least trying to. This is one of those, like, puzzles that's like, this is gonna, like, drive you crazy, because it doesn't make this intuitive. No, you're good.
Let's get science. How all advertising sounds today.
Agree to disagree, I guess. What are we disagreeing or agreeing on? Kind of like, brain fried by puzzle logic.
Oh, I think we're going to give you a rock. Going down now.
You're going out?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's a little woozy still.
No, woozy time.
Woozy. Woozy and boozy. Hi, chat.
For that one. You got the solution looked up. If need be, I might ask it for it in a second. Just because I don't like this puzzle. I do not like this puzzle, I do not. However, I'll probably get to fight a bunch of shit once I open all the gates, and I don't really want to do that either. GG. You have a good night, sister. Wrong room. Alright, how close am I to the solution? Right, left, right. Another one though. That wasn't it. Oh, that's why. Head to bed soon. I've only got a little bit left. I just want to do this last puzzle. I think probably die. 'Cause I ain't got no ammo left. Oh, I got a little bit left. So it's not open the doors that have enemies in them. You always like to see shotgun cells in the prisoners' Legio cell with them, just in case. Gonna go lay on my heat rock now. A heat rock? Oh yeah, iguana stuff. I forget. Have fun on that heat rock. That does sound pretty comfy. Skeleton is far too big to be that of a regular person. Bed frame might lift, seems light enough to move. Ma'am, you have a good night, dude. Okay, that's where we gotta go. You were hiding in there, were you? Phone book page. Oh, I remember there's a phone upstairs. So, okay. Puzzle solution. Even though I probably don't need to and won't even be rewarded for this, I'm going to kill this guy. What do you know? It was a waste. Very good. Hmm. How long these bodies have been piled in this horrible place? No need for haste. Some mistakes require time to be rectified. The Wildberger sisters are coming. I can feel Nautilus radiating more intense malevolent energy as he senses their approach. Worry not for haste, Nautilus. All will come to be in due time. Oil stack jars emanate a nauseating smell. We're doing Dutch angles. An extreme Dutch angle at that. Wait, did we just enter what? We have a Silent Hill world full of metal and rust. You head to bed, guy. You have a great night, man. Really, the full-on Necronomicon? You can't just put that in there. Book cover with stitched human flesh. Well, open it up. Might need to use something. Oh, let's put the Bible there. That's not sacrilege, right? You're streaming past midnight. I'm going to be saving and stopping very soon. I got the ammo for this. The wrong way. Shoot. This really needs some music to sell the horror of it, actually. Assuming that was the holy book that guy wanted me to get to. Alright, let's save this game. So, I think that's where we're going to call this game tonight. Tomorrow, chat, we're playing the finishing up Dispatch, though. So look forward to that. But, yeah. What a great stream this was. Chat, thank you for the super good energy tonight. Like, literally, that was like the first time all three chats worked together in sync, I would say. You guys pulled it off somehow. Pulled it off. 3 simultaneous chats, all firing on all cylinders. I'm proud of you. Everyone had their own joke going. You guys, doing miracles out there. I've never seen any other stream do that before. That ain't just me stroking your ego. Bro, give yourself a big hand. But you guys have been awesome tonight. Thank you so much for any donations, super chats, subs, bits, all that stuff. Thank you very much. I will be streaming again tomorrow, but also want to thank you guys once again for following me tonight, or, well, maybe you should follow me now if you haven't, or just watching me and all that stuff. Good stuff all around. Thank you to the mod team as well. I will probably be releasing Silent Hill F tomorrow on the Patreon. It's pretty much done. I'm adding the final captions in tomorrow morning. That'll be going up. So become a member tonight if you haven't already. And if not, it'll be coming to YouTube very shortly after that. So, hey, you can be the first to watch it and tell me how much I suck. I'll keep you, so far no changes on the Discord thing, but keep praying for me. Follow me on whatever platform you're at if you haven't already, or go to Kick and follow me there because it helps out. Follow me in all 3. You know what? Be a real trooper. Wow, I'm a little tired. Yeah, been a good stream chat, but that's all the gamer energy I got left in me. I'm gonna go get something to drink, actually. Recommend you guys too. But I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna call it there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, everybody.